which has flourished for millennia.
Together,
A new generation of thinkers, innovators, and problem solvers continues to shape the future of India and the world. At the Indian Institute of Technology, Banaras Hindu University, at a time when India was still under colonial rule, Bharat Ratna Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya ji not only envisioned an independent nation, but also recognized the transformative advance innovation and contribute to the dream of an Atmanirbhar Bharat. Creating capable engineers, but to building a stronger nation. He established Banaras Engineering College in the year 1919, followed by the College of Mining and Metallurgy and the College of Technology. In 1968, these colleges merged to form the Institute of Technology, a top-ranking engineering institution. In the year 2012, IIT BHU became an Indian Institute of Technology, IIT BHU, through an Act of Parliament. Rooted in this rich intellectual legacy and driven by the possibilities of tomorrow, the Institute brings together diverse perspectives to inspire innovation. With its 11 engineering departments, 3 science departments, 4 interdisciplinary schools, and the Department of Humanistic Studies, the Institute serves the nation by uniting science, engineering, and a deeper understanding of society. It nurtures solutions that are not only advanced, but also meaningful and enduring. Complementing academic excellence is a self-sustained campus ecosystem that enriches the experience of students, faculty, and visitors alike. In the modern world, a nation's greatest challenges are often addressed through innovation, research, and technology. At IIT BHU, research is driven not only by discovery, but by purpose. Across dedicated departmental laboratories, research centers, and collaborative platforms, such as the state-of-the-art Central Instrument Facility, the Precision Engineering Hub, and the newly established Coforge Data and AI Lab, ideas are transformed into solutions that strengthen national capabilities and improve lives. From advancing technological self-reliance to developing solutions in defense and strategic technologies, healthcare and biomedical research, sustainable energy, advanced materials, artificial intelligence, high-performance computing, smart mobility, quantum technologies, and environmental sustainability. The Institute continues to contribute to national priorities through knowledge, innovation, and collaboration. The upcoming Agritech Business Park is being developed to fulfill the aspirations of not only the farmers and allied industries of eastern Uttar Pradesh, but also those of the nation. Innovation thrives when ideas move beyond the laboratory, through strategic and technical collaboration with the agencies. The Institute is solving critical challenges that affect millions of people, alongside a growing culture of entrepreneurship, industry partnerships, and incubation support. At IIT BHU, research is translated into patents, technologies, and enterprises. The impact of these efforts is reflected in a growing culture of innovation and research. With 614 patents filed, 332 patents granted, 900 plus sponsored projects, 85 industrial projects, 94 strategic MOUs, along with 38 global collaborations, and 63 incubated startups. IIT BHU continues to expand its influence. Backed by over 566 crores research funding and a rising presence in national and global rankings, the Institute is steadily advancing towards new milestones of excellence. Empowering innovators and problem solvers, The Institute continues to transform knowledge into impact for society and the economy. The true strength of IIT BHU lies in its people. Home to more than 9,300 students and 400 faculty members, the Institute brings together talent from diverse regions, cultures, and backgrounds. Together, its students, faculty, and alumni continue to learn, innovate, and inspire, shaping industries, communities, and the future itself. More than a century after Mahamana's vision was set in motion, its purpose remains as relevant as ever. As India journeys through the Amrit Kal towards a Viksit Bharat, IIT BHU continues to empower minds, advance innovation, and contribute to the dream of an Atmanirbhar Bharat. In an immortal city where knowledge has flourished for millennia, a new generation of thinkers, innovators, and problem solvers continues to shape the future of India and the world at the Indian Institute of Technology, Banaras Hindu University. At a time when India was still under colonial rule, Bharat Ratna Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya ji not only envisioned an independent nation, but also recognized the transformative power of technical education. He dreamed of an institution dedicated not merely to creating capable engineers, but to building a stronger nation. He established Banaras Engineering College in the year 1919, followed by the College of Mining and Metallurgy and the College of Technology. In 1968, these colleges merged to form the Institute of Technology, a top-ranking engineering institution. In the year 2012, IIT BHU became an Indian Institute of Technology, IIT BHU, through an Act of Parliament. Rooted in this rich intellectual legacy and driven by the possibilities of tomorrow, the Institute brings together diverse perspectives to inspire innovation. With its 11 engineering departments, 3 science departments, 4 interdisciplinary schools, and the Department of Humanistic Studies, the Institute serves the nation by uniting science, engineering, and a deeper understanding of society. It nurtures solutions that are not only advanced, but also meaningful and enduring. Complementing academic excellence is a self-sustained campus ecosystem that enriches the experience of students, faculty, and visitors alike. In the modern world, a nation's greatest challenges are often addressed through innovation, research, and technology. At IIT BHU, research is driven not only by discovery, but by purpose. Across dedicated departmental laboratories, research centers, and collaborative platforms, innovation. With its 11 engineering departments, 3 science departments, 4 interdisciplinary schools, and the Department of Humanistic Studies, the Institute serves the nation by uniting science, engineering, and a deeper understanding of society. It nurtures solutions that are not only advanced, but also meaningful and enduring. Complementing academic excellence is a self-sustained campus ecosystem that enriches the experience of students, faculty, and visitors alike. In the modern world, a nation's greatest challenges are often addressed through innovation, research, and technology. At IIT BHU, research is driven not only by discovery, but by purpose. Across dedicated departmental laboratories, research centers, and collaborative platforms, such as the state-of-the-art Central Instrument Facility, the Precision Engineering Hub, and the newly established Coforge Data and AI Lab, ideas are transformed into solutions that strengthen national capabilities and improve lives. From advancing technological self-reliance to developing solutions in defense and strategic technologies, healthcare and biomedical research, sustainable energy, advanced materials, artificial intelligence, high-performance computing, smart mobility, quantum technologies, and environmental sustainability. The Institute continues to contribute to national priorities through knowledge, innovation, and collaboration. The upcoming Agritech Business Park is being developed to fulfill the aspirations of not only the farmers and allied industries of Eastern Uttar Pradesh, but also those of the nation. Innovation thrives when ideas move beyond the laboratory through strategic and technical collaboration with the agencies. The Institute is solving critical challenges that affect millions of people, alongside a growing culture of entrepreneurship, industry partnerships, and incubation support. At IIT BHU, research is translated into patents, technologies, and enterprises. The impact of these efforts is reflected in a growing culture of innovation and research. With 614 patents filed, 332 patents granted, 900 plus sponsored projects, 85 industrial projects, 94 strategic MOUs, along with 38 global collaborations, and 63 incubated startups. IIT BHU continues to expand its influence. Backed by over 566 crores research funding and a rising presence in national and global rankings, the Institute is steadily advancing towards new milestones of excellence. Empowering innovators and problem solvers, the Institute continues to transform knowledge into impact for society and the economy.
I request all the students to settle down faster.
Lies in its people. Home to more than 9,300 students and 400 faculty members, the Institute brings together talent from diverse regions, cultures, and backgrounds. Together, its students, faculty, and alumni continue to learn, innovate, and inspire, shaping industries, communities, and the future itself. More than a century after Mahamana's vision was set in motion, its purpose remains as relevant as ever. As India journeys through the Amrit Kal towards a Viksit Bharat, IIT BHU continues to empower minds, advance innovation, and contribute to the dream of an Atmanirbhar Bharat.
Students on this side also, please settle down fast. Volunteers, please guide them to settle down quickly.
In an immortal city where knowledge has flourished for millennia, a new generation of thinkers, innovators, and problem solvers continues to shape the future of India and the world. At the Indian Institute of Technology, Banaras Hindu University. At a time when India was still under colonial rule, Bharat Ratna Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya ji not only envisioned an independent nation, but also recognized the transformative power of technical education. He dreamed of an institution dedicated not merely to creating capable engineers, but to building a stronger nation. He established Banaras Engineering College in the year 1919, followed by the College of Mining and Metallurgy and the College of Technology. In 1968, these colleges merged to form the Institute of Technology, a top-ranking engineering institution. In the year 2012, IIT BHU became an Indian Institute of Technology, IIT BHU, through an Act of Parliament. Rooted in this rich intellectual legacy and driven by the possibilities of tomorrow, the Institute brings together diverse perspectives to inspire innovation. With its 11 engineering departments, 3 science departments, 4 interdisciplinary schools, and the Department of Humanistic Studies, the Institute serves the nation by uniting science, engineering, and a deeper understanding of society. It nurtures solutions that are not only advanced, but also meaningful and enduring. Complementing academic excellence is a self-sustained campus ecosystem that enriches the experience of students, faculty, and visitors alike. In the modern world, a nation's greatest challenges are often addressed through innovation, research, and technology. At IIT BHU, research is driven not only by discovery, but by purpose. Across dedicated departmental laboratories, research centers, and collaborative platforms, such as the state-of-the-art Central Instrument Facility, the Precision Engineering Hub, and the newly established Coforge Data and AI Lab, ideas are transformed into solutions that strengthen national capabilities and improve lives. From advancing technological self-reliance to developing solutions in defense and strategic technologies, healthcare and biomedical research, sustainable energy, advanced materials, artificial intelligence, high-performance computing, smart mobility, quantum technologies, and environmental sustainability, the Institute continues to contribute to national priorities through knowledge, innovation, and collaboration. The upcoming Agritech Business Park is being developed to fulfill the aspirations of not only the farmers and allied industries of eastern Uttar Pradesh, but also those of the nation. Innovation thrives when ideas move beyond the laboratory through strategic and technical collaboration with the agencies. The Institute
जी थोड़ा स्क्रीन देख लीजिएगा हैंग हो गया Students, please settle down fast. We'll start the event for the day. Students, please settle down fast in the balcony also, and volunteers, please guide them quickly. We'll now start the event. So, good evening, everyone present here. Respected deans, distinguished faculty members, honored guests, dear students and proud parents. First and foremost, congratulations to all the students who have been admitted to IIT BHU in this session. A very warm welcome to all of you to this day one of the Induction and Orientation program. It is indeed a privilege to gather here to formally welcome all our newest members into this family of our family IIT BHU, and to wish you an enriching, fulfilling and successful journey ahead. Okay. So without further ado, let us commence today's program by invoking the blessings of the Almighty through the traditional lamp lighting ceremony and by paying our heartfelt tribute to the visionary founder of this great institution, Bharat Ratna Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya ji. Okay. So may I now respectfully invite our esteemed dignitaries to come on to the stage and grace the ceremonial proceedings by lighting the lamp and garlanding the bust of Mahamaraji. So first I would like to invite our Acting Dean of Academic Affairs, Professor Indrajit Sinha ji, and Professor Hiralal Pramanik ji, Dean of Resource and Alumni. Professor Satyabrat ji, he is Chairman JEE Advanced 2026. Professor Anurag Hori, Associate Dean of Academic Affairs, Dr. Kishore Saravdekar and Dr. Suryadev Yadav, Faculty in charges for Teaching and Training and Placement Cell, Professor R.K. Mandal, our Honorary Advisor of the Induction Program, and Professor Rakesh Kumar Mishra ji, Chairman of the Orientation and Induction Program 2026.
वो सूर्य लो सारा मैं फ्रेंड को कह रहा हूँ आओ सर
Thank you, professors. So next, we begin the day's event as customary through Kulgeet, which is a nice song which was written by, excuse me, which was written by famous Indian chemist Shanti Swarup Bhatnagarji, who was also a faculty member of Banaras Hindu University. And the music was composed by Omkar Nath Thakurji. He is also from Banaras Hindu University. Now I warmly welcome the students of Faculty of Performing Arts, Banaras Hindu University, to present the Kulgeet. And I have a kind request to all the students and audience present here. Please remain seated and do not clap once the Kulgeet is sung. Okay.
मधुर मनोहर अतीव सुंदर ये सर्ववेद्या की राजधानी राजधानी मधुर मनोहर अतीव सुंदर ये सर्ववेद्या की राजधानी राजधानी ये तीनों राजधानी राज
marks the beginning of an exciting journey filled with learning, innovation, friendships, and countless opportunities. Dear students, you are now part of a vibrant and dynamic community that values learning, curiosity, creativity, and growth. So this induction and orientation program has been thoughtfully designed to help our students understand the academic environment, the values, and the campus culture, and also the many venues available for your holistic development. So we are fortunate to have various distinguished members of the Institute with us here who will guide you all through various important aspects of life at IIT BHU. So the journey to IIT, of course, begins with one of the most competitive examinations in the world. So behind every successful candidate lies determination, resilience, and years of focused preparation. Yeah, we are all aware of it, students. So now it is my privilege to invite our first speaker, Professor Satyabrat Ji, who is the chairman of JEE Advanced 2026. So, sir, I invite you to inspire our students and share valuable insights into the remarkable journey.
Hello. A very good afternoon to all of you. Distinguished deans, associate deans, faculty members, dear parents, my dear students, ladies and gentlemen. It gives me immense pleasure to welcome you all to IIT BHU Varanasi. First of all, let me congratulate every one of you on successfully clearing JEE Advanced 2026 and earning a place in this prestigious institution. As the chairman of JEE Advanced 2026, I know how demanding this journey has been. You should be proud of what you have achieved. But today I want to remind you of something important. JEE Advanced has brought you here. Your journey at IIT BHU will determine where you will go from here. You are now part of an institution with a remarkable legacy of more than a century, inspired by the vision of Mahamena Pandit Madan Mohan Malviya ji, a vision in which education means not only knowledge and professional excellence, but also character, values, service to the society. During your 4 years here, do not limit yourself to examination and grades. Learn deeply, ask questions, explore beyond your discipline, experiment, innovate, and do not be afraid of failure. Build strong relationships with your teachers and friends, take care of your health, use your freedom responsibly, and above all, maintain integrity and humility. The world is changing rapidly, particularly with the emergence of artificial intelligence and new technologies. You will be expected not merely to find solutions, but to identify important problems and create solutions that benefit society and the nation. I would like you to remember 5 words throughout your journey: learn, explore, create, serve, and lead. You have inherited a great legacy. Your responsibility now is to extend that legacy. I wish every one of you a joyful, meaningful, and successful journey at IIT BHU. Welcome to IIT BHU Varanasi. The examination is over. The real journey begins today. Thank you and Jai Hind.
Thank you, sir, for your inspiring words and valuable guidances. Next is the important part of your career, being here, the academic affairs. So now, as you begin your academic journey, it is essential to understand the academic framework, curriculum, regulations, and the numerous opportunities that await you throughout the years at the institute. So it is now my pleasure to invite Professor Indrajit Sinha ji, Acting Dean of Academic Affairs, to address our students. Ji, you can start the presentation.
Good afternoon, students. So, congratulations to you all on clearing a very difficult exam like JEE Advanced, one of the most difficult exams, right? And you are here, that speaks volumes of your capabilities. Now, the second part of your academic journey begins. As Professor Jeet has already elaborated, that now the second part, that is, now you have to do your BTech. This exam was only for qualifying for admission to these institutions, IITs, the prestigious IITs. Now you are in an IIT. Now you have to exploit the opportunity that you have got to the hilt, right? So that is what we are here. We are here to introduce you to the system, the curriculum, the academics of the institution IIT BHU. All right. Now, I would like to, the presentation 1 minute. Hand mic. Hand mic. So I will shift to the hand mic, because that is much easier. We have recently in 2025 changed over to a completely new curriculum, all right? And this curriculum is very much flexible and different from the existing one, earlier one. So I would like to introduce you to the curriculum. Now, first of all, before I do that, I would just like to start by introducing to, this is the first slide, to the structure of the academic affairs, Dean of Academic Affairs structure, all right? You can see over there on the left-hand side, the Dean of Academic Affairs is Professor Devinder Singh. He is out of station, so therefore I am acting in his stead. I am Professor Indrajit Sinha, Associate Dean of Academic Affairs. I look after the UG, undergraduate part. As you people directly come under my supervision. Now, who should you go to when you have a problem, right? I will come to the curriculum part later on, but who should you go to when you have a problem? You should first point of contact is your head of the department. Please contact the head of department of your department, okay? Or if it is related to your academics, curriculum, etc., course structure and other things, then you go to the convener DUGC. DUGC stands for Departmental Undergraduate Committee, all right? There is a committee and there is a convener. So the convener looks after your core curriculum, etc., right? Head of department is responsible for all other things, right? So if you have any kind of problem, issues, contact head of department. Of course, not related to the hostels, etc., but you can tell him about that as well. But for that, there will be another presentation tomorrow where the COW chairman, the Council of Warden chairman will also brief you with that. Right. So this is Associate Dean of Affairs, ADOA UG, and then the Associate Dean of Academic Affairs, ADOA PG, Professor Kausik Chattopadhyay. He basically looks after the postgraduate studies, MTech, PhD, etc. and then Associate Dean of Academic Affairs, ADOA-CC. CC stands for core courses, core, all right? So core means institute courses, all right? So he sets up the institute timetable, core course schedules, timelines, and also sets up the examination schedule, examination timetable, the rules for examination, etc., the looking after all the administrative affairs. So he's the person who sets up all those policy decisions as well as looks after. Suppose you have a timetable clash, then he's the person, all right? Like examination problem, etc., timetable clash, etc., he's the person. This kind of things. And of course, he's doing out the overall things as well. Right. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to give you a brief overview of the new curriculum. And then from there, when I end, then Professor Ohri will take over and he will brief you about the other things, that is timetable, etc., examination and all those things, the rules and other things, right? So, right. So, the new curriculum has actually more layers over here. It is a composite, multi-layered syllabus, curriculum. But here I am briefly showing the three main parts, which is the, first of all, that we have now provided a separate semester for industrial internship. That is the 6th semester. We will come to that, I will detail you, I will give you a detail of that. In the 6th semester, you will go for an industrial internship. This could also be a research internship. That is, I would like to emphasize here that it could also be a research internship. If you are interested in research and you do not want to go to an industry, but you want to go for advanced research in a particular field, then you can go for a research internship as well. Research internship could be in with a professor in your department, with another IIT, in collaboration with another institution. It could also be abroad, all right? It could also be abroad. So this is now there is a semester provided for this purpose. Earlier there was no such slot in our academic curriculum. So students had to struggle for, or many times they did not get this opportunity because they were getting some opportunity abroad or something somewhere, but we could not allow them because we would then tell them that, okay, this is not possible under our present curriculum. That kind of thing used to happen. But now we have included this particular semester, it will enable you to do that. All right, I will come to it later on. Then the second point is, because interdisciplinary areas, if you make a product, right, so there can be several components of it. There are materials, there is electronics, there is the Internet of Things, there are code, something. So all, it is a conjunction of many disciplines. It is not one discipline that is coming into play. That is what we want to say. So we need a multidisciplinary approach, right? We need a multidisciplinary approach. So that is what we are trying to do, is that interdisciplinary areas are especially relevant for creating new industries, technologies. We want to create new manpower which is suited to such things, the new industries. So if you have expertise, not expertise, but even if knowledge, introductory knowledge of more than one area, one area is of course your parent discipline, the core area, and beyond that, some other area, then you have an added ability to understand the language of another subject, conversing with another person, another engineer of another particular discipline. So you can participate in a multidisciplinary kind of approach, and your mindset also becomes like that. You open up with new ideas. So there, in this slide, the extension of BTech program, we introduced the minor. Minor was already existing, but now the curriculum has become lighter to introduce diversification. So that enables you in a more easier way to do the minor degree, all right, in a different subject other than your parent discipline. Then second major degree, all right? Then other extensions are all possible, that you want to do research in a particular area, your trained discipline only, then you can go for a BTech honors. You can also do an integrated master's degree. All right, we will come to the details of each of these extensions. Then the third point, the revised, no, it does not work. Okay, the revised UG program structure provides students with multiple entry / exit and program choice options. All right, so it is an open and flexible program, and you can also exit the BTech program and re-enter it later on. You may say that why should I do that? But although the number is small at present the number is small, but this provision has been made with regard to that some students may get placement opportunities immediately, say after the 6th semester internship. All right, they do an internship at an industry, they give some placement offer, then they can join that industry. Will that industry take you without a degree? That depends, I don't know. I really don't know. But the other possibility, which is a more valid possibility, is the startup, etc. That you yourself go into an entrepreneurship direction and you collaborate with some people and start your own venture, etc. Then what you can do is you can go into that, do your thing, and later on come back and complete your degree. That is a possibility. All right. So these are possibilities. We are opening possibilities. Does not mean that you have to jump into that, but we are opening possibilities. Okay. That is our idea. That to make things possible, although the majority of students may not go for it, small minority or so this kind of thing. Okay. Now I will come to slightly detail of this semester-long industrial, as we have written over there, industrial / research internship complemented with open electives, NPTEL, SWAYAM courses, etc., etc. So we have devoted, as I said earlier, a full semester, that is the 6th semester of your stay here in IIT BHU, to this industrial internship / research internship / startup internship. Now this is what I'm trying to explain, that industrial internship is, of course, you will go to an industry, right, and do an internship. Why have a full semester of internship? Why not only 2 months of internship? Because 2 months industries were many times not interested very much to give you internships, because you basically require 2 months to train you. The industries require 2 months to train you. Once you are trained, then you become useful for them. So you produce something, you become productive for them, right? For the industries. So they will become more interested then in you. And you will also have added experience in working at an industrial site. So that is the idea. And therefore you can produce for the next 4 months some productive work for the industry and participate in its work in a more productive manner. So this obviously should, again possibility, increase your chances of getting a placement in the industry or any other industry on other places, and also expose you to the working culture, etc. It will also increase your, that is, vision of the things there, and maybe you can think of a new venture of your own. And all these things are possible once you have such a large scale exposure to. So that is the industrial internship. But students who are interested in research internship, etc., they have to plan right now. They, not right now, but after say first year, from second year onwards, they start planning that what kind of research internship do I want to do. You can do a research internship at IIT BHU, of course, that is a possibility, or you can do it somewhere abroad with some professor abroad, right? So these are various possibilities, or some other institution in India in collaboration with IIT BHU. All these internships will be in collaboration, even the industrial internship. There will be a supervisor here in IIT BHU and there will be a supervisor at the industry, all right? There are 2 supervisors, all right? So like that, in research internship also there will be a supervisor at wherever you are going, in which institution you are going, and there will be a supervisor, internal supervisor at IIT BHU. That is the structure, all right? But basically you are doing the work over there with some ideas from the IIT BHU supervisor, right? So, so that is the 6th semester. And so what does it do? It of course imparts experiential learning, that is practical learning, and your employability, improves your employability, entrepreneurship talents of the students. It's a very good exposure to everything. And during that semester, we have also a provision for doing an NPTEL or a SWAYAM course, all right? That, of course, your department will tell you. It could be an open elective. Open elective means any subject other than yours. If you are an electrical engineer, then any subject other than electrical engineering, all right? That is an open elective. That will be defined by your department, that this is not electrical engineering, so you can do this kind of thing. So you get some approval from the department, and then you can do that course, all right? So that is an NPTEL course, all right? So it is a self-learning mechanism. NPTEL courses are self-learning. You must have seen those things, right? There can be, of course, other modes as well. We will look after it later on, that whether we can have other hybrid courses, etc. That also can be explored. But right now we have included these set of courses. Okay, so that is about the internship. Now, we couple this internship with what is known as a stream, all right? We couple this internship with a stream. So you do an internship in a particular area, whether it is an industrial area related to industry, that is, you do the internship in industry, or you do the internship in a research lab, but it will relate to a particular area, right? So you can continue your study in that area. If you are interested to go deeper into that area, subject matter, then you can continue your research into that by doing a set of projects in 7th semester and 8th semesters. And this can be supplemented by some courses in that area. Some courses in that area that is suggested by your department. Of course, your department will guide you, but some courses and some, that is 2 projects. So if you do 2 projects in a particular area, and that is in the same stream or same area, all right, which is related to your internship thing, which is related to an internship area, all right. So basically the idea is that the supervisor should be the same. The supervisor who was your internship supervisor, he will continue with the other projects, that is 7th semester project, 8th semester project, and thereby you will get some tangible result out of it, because research in a particular area, particular field requires some amount of time. It cannot be done in 1 semester, so it will require some amount of time. So that will give you a tangible research or some product or something, all right. So that is the idea. So combine the internship with a sequence of stream projects and stream courses to impart a focused research industrial orientation to the student in a particular area. That is the idea. So that is stream project. What will it give you? It will give you a BTech honors, all right. That is what it gives you. It will give you a BTech honors, all right. So otherwise you are getting a normal BTech. Okay. Then we come to the third part. The third part is that a BTech, so the BTech discipline in which you have been admitted to right now, we call it parent discipline. In this particular presentation, we call it the parent discipline. So if you have been admitted to electronics engineering, then that is, you are, parent discipline is electronics. If you have admitted to ceramic engineering, that is ceramic engineering. Parent discipline is ceramic engineering. That is the idea, okay? So that is primary discipline or parent discipline, all right? What you can do, many students believe that after say 3rd year or something like that, 6 semesters spending in a particular area, they want to continue that particular area and they want to do advanced studies in that particular subject. So they can go for an integrated dual degree, integrated MTech dual degree. Dual degree means you get a BTech and an MTech, just by adding 1 year to it. So 4 plus 1, that gives you an integrated dual degree. That means you get a BTech degree at the end of your journey, as well as an MTech degree. So this option comes to you at the end of the 6th semester. All right, at the end of the 6th semester, we ask you that whether you want to do this, and you say, okay, some people say opt for it, so you can opt for it. Okay, so these are the things. So at the end of the 4th year, of course, you can also exit again. If you want, say, I got a job, I don't want to continue, you can exit. That exit policy is already there. So it is a flexible thing. But if you continue, you get a BTech plus MTech. Okay, so that is the 2 degrees you get. Now this is a flexible thing. Now we come to the minor discipline. Okay, so to study a minor discipline besides the primary discipline. So this program is, as I said earlier, to address the following tenets, that is develop manpower to address interdisciplinary subjects. So the basics, minor will be a basics. Minor has, say, 4 to 6 subjects, 4 to 6 courses in a particular area. Suppose you are an electrical engineering guy and you want to do a minor in computer science and engineering. Then you will do a set of 4 courses. All right. Then there is another minor in quantum technology. So that has set of 6 courses. So that is why I'm saying 4 to 6 courses, depending on the minor that you are opting for. All right. So depending on that, your interest, etc. So basics, this 4 to 6 courses don't give you much. 4 courses means basics and 6 courses means intermediate level, that kind of knowledge. So, but it exposes you to the other subject. That is the most important part. Now you know the basics of that part. That is that subject, second subject. So, for instance, as I have said here, a mechanical engineering student can do a minor in electrical engineering. Now, these minors are open to architecture as well. There are architecture students. Where are the architecture students? Raise your hands. Oi, kahan hai architecture? Last mein bete? I can see some hands there, right? Good, good, good. All right. So, you people also have this opportunity of doing a minor, but mind you, so your minor will be scheduled a bit differently. It will be scheduled with other BTech students, but because you have a 5-year course instead of a 4-year course, the BTech course is 4-year course, architecture is 5-year course, right? So if it is a 5-year course, then what we do is, and your internship, that industrial internship that we are talking about, architecture also has this industrial internship, but that is not situated in 6th semester, that is situated in 8th semester. In your case, it is in 8th semester. So you start your minor studies from 7th semester, and your result up to 6th semester will be taken as your entry point, that is your merit for qualifying to a minor. Okay, so that is one question you will ask me. I know that what is the criteria for getting a minor. This is the, for a BTech, it is the first 4 semesters. That is the CPI that you get after first 4 semesters. For a BTech, this is the main thing. I will go to the finer points of that as well later on. And for architecture, it stands, so for a BTech, it starts from 5th semester. 6th semester is what? 6th semester is internship, right? Then 7th and 8th semester will have other minor subjects. Besides your core subjects, you will study both. You will study your parent discipline, primary discipline, as well as the minor subjects, all right? So, okay. Then we come to the second major, all right? Second major means that you are going to have some kind of intermediate to slightly advanced knowledge in a second discipline, all right? So BTech is complete in a parent discipline, all right? So whatever number of courses you are doing in your parent discipline, suppose that is, you say that whatever that credit adds up to is say 100, let us say normalize it to 100, all right? then major means you are doing at least 60% of that kind of courses in the second discipline as well, concurrently, all right, concurrently, parallelly, all right, parallelly. Now, how does the flexibility work? The flexibility works in this way, that the major also starts from the same point where the minor starts. All right, major also starts from the same point where the minor starts. So your results at the end of the fourth semester, whatever CPI you get at the end of the fourth semester, and for architecture guys and then the sixth semester, will be taken into account to give you a second major or a minor. That again you have the option to apply. So there is the option and the merit. These will combine to give you some opportunity. All right. So it is an intermediate learning of another area, academic area, covering 60% of the full UG program of the target discipline. Now, so that is electrical engineering student can do a major in computer science. All right. Don't think that these examples are well limited, of course, but basically any student can do a major in any other subject, except of course not his own subject, that is an IDD, but otherwise any other subject, all right. So every subject is open to you, every subject is open to you, but you have to you have to fulfill that merit criteria, all right, that is always there. Okay. Now, as I said that there are multiple entry and exit options. Early exit is possible by choice for alternative studies, that is you say that I want to go for entrepreneurship, I want to go for some other things. So you can exit midway and then go for some other things, do it and come back. But you have to come back within a limited time. It is not unlimited. You have to do it within 7 years. We give it an extended, so you have to come back here, that is IIT BHU, if you want to complete your degree within 7 years. So exit year is say something like, that is whatever your, this is your admission year, that is 2026. So if you leave midway, then you should come back by 2033, that is 7 years. That is how we calculate that 7 years, all right, by 2033, and restart your program and complete rest of the degrees, rest of the, sorry, credits, complete rest of the credits to get your degree, if you want to do that, of course, right. So now this early exit and re-entry is also facilitated by the Academic Bank of Credit, ABC framework. Now this Academic Bank of Credit is now a digital record of all your credits, all your courses, all your credits that you do. It is a digital record. And it actually helps you in placement, etc. as well, because all the credits you are doing, even outside your degree, that can also be added if it has been done from an accredited institution, all right, that can also be added. And all that is record is available in the Academic Bank of Credit, and you can refer an employer to that Academic Bank of Credit. And the other advantage is that many times the employers come to us. Right now it is still in the initial stages, this is initial stages, come to us for verification of your academic records. Academic Bank of Credit can verify it automatically, digitally recorded. So we are already putting it there, we are putting it there, so we are certifying it, and government is certifying it, so the employers can directly, we can give them the link and they can directly look at it, okay. So that is the facility, all right. So with that, I thank you and end my presentation. Now the session is open for questions, because I believe you may have some questions. Please go ahead. Anyone, raise your hand.
Volunteers, please take the mic from the audio system over there and please pass it around.
This is the first
I
thing
see a couple of hands raised in the middle part behind the camera section.
Yeah. There are some hands I can see, but please guide them, madam. Kahan par hai?
Please introduce yourself and then ask the question.
Yeah, please introduce yourself.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, sir. I'm sorry.
Where are you?
Center, just behind the camera.
Behind the camera. Okay, I can see you. Right.
I'm
Please.
Asit Nikam from Metallurgical Engineering. I wanted to ask whether we can take a second major and minor at the same time. I mean,
No. That is, these are mutually exclusive. So what you can do is, suppose you are in metallurgy, so you choose a minor in, say, some discipline. All right, it could be electronics engineering or something else. All right, and you enter that minor, and at the end of the 4th year, when you are ending your degree, you feel that you want to extend it to a major. All right. Now, if some seats go vacant at that point of time in the second major, because I said that the point of entry for second major and minor are the same, right? So the second major seats must have filled up for electronics engineering, right? But those students who have taken the second major in electronics engineering may also think of leaving midway. Midway means at the end of the BTech, all right? Instead of, because major is 5 years. Remember, I forgot to say that major is 5 years. You have to extend your stay in IIT BHU by 1 year if you want to do a second major, all right? Because otherwise minor is 4 year, within that 4-year program only. So if you want to do 60% of the courses, that is a huge number of courses, then you have to add 1 year, right? So that is the idea, right? You have to add 1 year. So you have that option to move up from minor to major if there is a vacant seat and your merit allows it. These are the two things, all right? I hope that I have answered your question. Yes.
Any other question?
Anyone else?
I see one in the center here, front itself.
कहाँ है?
Or
Yeah.
there's a girl behind in the first central row, raising her hand.
ये लड़का इधर इसको उधर. There are 2 boys. Okay.
Yeah, you
Let
could
them
see
see.
couple. Yeah.
Good afternoon, sir. My
Yes.
name is Chinmay Tiwari. I am from Electronics Department.
Right.
I wanted to ask what is the practical utility of a minor course if we are only learning the introductory part of it? How will it help us? I can understand the major will be very beneficial, but not the minor.
Yes. So minor is a string of 4 subjects. Sit down. Minor is a string of 4 subjects. 4 subjects that give you the basics of the second subject, second discipline, all right? Suppose you are in electronics engineering, you do a minor in computer, or you can do a minor in mechanical, So it gives you the basics of those subjects in 4 subjects, string of 4 subjects. And it exposes you to all the areas over there. That is what it does. And now you can understand the language and the nuances of the second subject, second discipline. That is enough for you to go into and converse with them and jump into some interdisciplinary project with them, or go to an industry and say, I also know a little bit of this. I also know this much of this. So I am open to this and I can learn these things as well, along with my parent discipline. So that is what it does for you, without exerting much of a pressure on, academic pressure on you, because it is not a very high load, it is a very light load. So within that, you are getting this opportunity to diversify yourself, to give your academic personality more facets. That is the idea. Yeah. कोई पीछे और कोई था? Someone was there. Right.
There's one in the right side also, or central, some area.
Yeah, okay. I will hear that.
Good evening, everyone. Myself Vidya, from mining
Oh,
department.
balcony से.
अच्छा ये नीचे वाला अभी तो नीचे से.
नहीं, balcony से है ये.
You are speaking from balcony. Okay, sorry. Okay, nice. Yes.
So recently I've read in a post that we can also change the IITs, like we can pursue some of the courses at other IITs and the credits will be transferred. So could you throw some light on that?
Please sit down. There is an ongoing effort to have an MOU between all 23 IITs. Some of the IITs have already signed that MOU. Our Senate has also in principle agreed to that MOU. All right? And that particular MOU gives us this, gives you, that is the students, this opportunity that you can do one semester in some other IIT. One semester in some other IIT. Of course, that percentage is limited. It is not open to everybody. It is a small fraction. I don't remember, it is 2.5 to 5%, some number. Right now it is not in my mind. So it is a small percent, 3-4% of students. All right. So these percentage of students will get this opportunity. Similarly, students from other IITs can also come to our institute, right? Now, obviously, you can go from, like you are a student of what, mining, right? What did you say?
Yeah,
Mining.
it's mining.
Mining. So you can go and do a semester in mining engineering only, not in any other discipline, all right? Because the curriculum parity has to be there, and that will be satisfied by your department, that you do equivalent courses, all right? Why it is being done between the IITs? That because most of the IITs, we have similar kind of curriculums, similar, not identical, similar. Courses are similar basically. And then 80% of course of IIT Delhi, IIT Madras and IIT BHU will be similar. Maybe 20% variation here or there, right? And there may be minor variations like the course which is appearing in 5th semester over here, that may appear in 6th semester over there, something like that. So those things can be adjusted to a limited extent. That is the idea. Okay. So you can go and do a semester over there if your department allows that, of course. And if there is a parity between your subjects, the other IIT should also have a mining engineering kind of department, right? So that is the requirement. And then you can go and do one semester over there, only one semester. We have restricted it to one semester. And then the credits can be transferred over here. But remember, your degree will not mention that degree. You will get a certificate, something like that, that you have done one semester from, say, IIT Bombay or something. That IIT Bombay will give something like that. But I don't know. Actually, I should not come into anything right now because I am not able to remember these fine points. But the point is that you can, whatever degree you will get, still will be IIT BHU mining engineering degree only. Okay, that will not mention this exchange semester, but the grades will be included. That is, suppose you got an A grade over there, that will be included as A grade over here as well. Of course, the credit points, etc., other things we will adjust. That we have some norms for that. I will not be able to go into that because I don't have access to the details of this thing. But this is the idea. I'm just giving the rough idea. All right. So I hope I have given you a rough answer to that, okay? Approximate answer to that. Yes. Any other question? Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Good afternoon, sir.
Yes.
So my name is Prisha and I am in metallurgy.
Right.
Sir, you said that for the research internship,
Yes.
we have to start preparing from second semester or second year.
Second year, not
So,
second semester.
Sir, how does that work?
No, what I'm trying to say is that you have to say, first year of course will go by very fast and you will be very busy with different things, and there is also a question of getting introduced to a new atmosphere, new place, all these things, all these difficulties are there, right? So that is first year. Then you come to the second year, third semester will also go by. From the fourth semester, you have to understand that what you want to do in the next, that is sixth semester. If you want to go for an internship somewhere, then you start searching, because by end of third semester you start getting a idea, basic idea of the basic subjects in your area, in your parent discipline, and which area you want to pursue. You can go to a teacher and do some, say, small project or something like that with him or her. There is an exploratory project in the third semester or fourth semester, so you can do an exploratory project. That is the idea of the exploratory project, that it kindles in you some interest in a particular area, all right? And then you can, once you have that idea, then that your supervisor will also help you to find out, can guide you, not help you, guide you, okay, to find out something more if you are interested, of course, if you are interested, All right, so you can go use that interest, find out something through the other seniors and other things, and then which are the professors, which are the other people who are renowned people working in your area, contact them. There are some fellowships for UG, this thing, a large number of them are there. All right, these, the student parliament, etc., they have this thing, guidance something. Students have also their guidance system, and teachers also guide you. So these kinds of information sources you can use to find out more about what kind of research you can do. Okay, so this, if you have this particular idea that I want to apply for this in this 6th semester, even semester, then you can position it over there and apply for it quickly.
Thank you.
Yes.
Good evening, sir. I'm Avak from Ceramic Engineering.
Yes, yes.
I wanted to ask that to get a BTech honors degree, is it necessary to do the internship and project in the parent discipline itself?
No, no. You can do an internship or you can do a project, research project. Either. All right. And you are saying whether I can do in the parent discipline. Yes, that is an essential part, because when you are doing BTech honors, that is what I tell students whenever they come to me, that sir, I have a very good CPI. What is the requirement for doing a BTech honors stream project? It is requirement is 8 CPI. You should have 8 or above CPI. So I have a very good CPI and I want to do a BTech honors. So I say, are you interested in your core subject? That is the first thing I ask them. That if you want to do something like management or some investment banking or some other things, then please don't go into it. Stream project is meant to work in the core area only. All right. So that is why it is called BTech honors, in your core area, honors in your core area.
But it's not necessary to do the internship and all. And
internship you have to do. Internship is part of the curriculum. Internship is part of it. It can be research internship, it can be this. But the next two projects that I am combining, that makes the BTech honors. Internship is essential for everyone, all BTech people. Okay, all of them. They have to do that internship in 6th semester. How you exploit that internship? You can use that internship for going to an exchange semester with another IIT as well. That is also another possibility. All right, these are the possibilities. Any other
good
question?
evening, sir.
Yeah, where are you?
Sir, upside.
Okay, right. Yes.
I am Lavesh from mechanic section.
Okay,
I want
mechanical.
to ask about international student exchange.
Okay. What is your question?
So, like, how will be the procedures and like that? How to?
There is no, this is basically, as I said, that I want you people to position your whatever international semester or research internship semester you want to do in the 6th semester, because that is a blank semester. So you, as I think I answered that girl, I don't remember her name. So the same answer I will give to you, that you have to position yourself. That exploratory project in your particular area will expose you to a research area in your subject, and then you can go for that in some, right? Internship as it is not restricted to your core area. It can be in related areas as well. That is one thing I must say. Internship can be in related areas. It is not, so anything related to your area can be in the internship. Okay, any other question?
So, it is the same for international institutes also, like exchange in students.
Yeah, exchange students, they also have to do an equivalence of subjects. Suppose there are 5 or 6 subjects in your, let us forget about that. If it is 6th semester, you are going to the international internship or international semester, then it is blank semester, then you can do it without an equivalence or other things. But this is semester exchange. For that semester exchange, I was talking about that equivalence thing. All right. Otherwise, it is not. But again, if the semester is that 6th semester is they do it at IIT Bombay or some other IIT, then that is also possible. You can go and study your 6th semester in another IIT, right? But then that will be a different another thing, that whether that internship you can do research over there, you don't do coursework over there. There are semester exchange, there can be research internship in another IIT. So there are several possibilities. Yeah.
Good evening, sir. Here,
Where?
right side.
To my right, your right.
You're right.
Okay. Yeah.
Good evening, sir. My name is Aru Singh. I am from electronics department. I wanted to ask about the minor and the major courses. Like we are getting those based on our CPA and our merits, and not everybody will get it. But there are students from different departments, and the difficulty of each department is gonna be different. So, is there any kind of normalization for that?
Yes, there is a normalization. We will use branch normalized CPI. We will not use open CPI. All right, branch normalized CPI. You said you were from which department?
Electronics.
Electronics. So, your CPI will be basically used, that is branch normalized CPI, that is whatever your topper got. So, it will be normalized by that.
All right. And are there any fixed number of seats for each branch?
Yes, roughly it is around 20% of the branch strength. Say, computer engineering has branch strength is around 150, 140, 140. So roughly 28 seats will be there, something. Okay, I don't remember the exact number, but it should be around that. Some disciplines or some branches have opted for a lesser percentage, but most of them have opted for 20%. So that is the idea.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Right. Yes.
Sir, here.
Where?
Sir, in front
Center.
of you.
Okay, yeah.
Good morning, sir. I am Aditya Modi from CSE.
Yes.
My doubt is how will the industries treat the BTech honors and BTech with minor? Like, what's the level? Will they consider one more valuable than the other?
Look, as I said, BTech honors, you said honors as well, right? BTech,
Yes, sir.
BTech honors and BTech with minor, right? BTech honors is for if you want to go into the core. Core means core industry or core research R&D organizations. So there it will have some value. The value is the knowledge that you are gaining, the value is the expertise that you are gaining, so that will itself help you in getting placement and other things in the core industry. Minor is of course giving you an interdisciplinary aspect to your academic personality, that is what I said, alright. So you can go for interdisciplinary areas as well. Core of course, but related to core. It kind of increases your diversification, your scope, alright. So that is what minor does. Major does it that much more, right? So these are the possibilities. Of course, with a plain BTech, what are the possibilities? There are several possibilities there as well. So I would recommend, if you are not interested, at some time, maybe after 2 years or so, you realize that I don't want to spend my life in this particular discipline. Then you will go for, say, investment banking or some other management and other things. There are several scopes. In that case, BTech, plain BTech is more helpful because that you don't spend much time over these things, okay, right? So that you can spend time over there. So there are, these are open, pathways are open. You have to determine your interest. That is why we do it like that.
Sir?
Yes.
Sir.
Time. Okay. So we'll have one more question and then we'll
Sir.
close it.
Sir, up here, in the balcony.
Who is there? Balcony. Okay.
Am I visible, sir?
Sir, right, left corner.
Right. Yes.
Sir, good evening, everyone. So I'm Harsh Modi, and I am currently enrolled in the CSE department.
Right.
So, as I do realize that you mentioned about the minor departments and how they will benefit us and have utmost significance, but you do also mentioned about some elaborate disciplines. In the start that you said you will elaborate it at the end. So was it minor that you were talking about, or is it something different?
There are of course the finer points of getting these disciplines, the merit procedure and other things, but that you can look up in the the manuals that are there, we will post it on the web as well. And some of these things we are giving in the email. We are right now in the process of posting the whole thing on the website as well. So you will get those details on the website. All right. So we don't have the time right now to go into those details. So
okay, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir.
So I think we can end it with this.
Excuse
Okay.
me.
Yeah.
Sir, I have one last question.
Okay.
On your right.
To the right
On your
side
right.
here. The right side, second
On your
step
right.
back.
Good afternoon, sir. Myself, Ayush Bardia. I am from Computer Science Department.
Right.
I wanted to ask that if I suppose take a major in electronics, and so will there be placement opportunities or companies open for me in both the departments, or?
Yes, that is of course, if you are taking a major, then it is a large portion of curriculum you are covering. So I believe the industries would be interested in that. This is a new thing that we are starting. But our first understanding from the industries is that they will be interested. But right now I cannot say much. Tomorrow, today itself we have the TPO people. Professor is there. So they will also elaborate on that. Okay, so we will end it over here.
Thank you, sir.
Okay.
Volunteers, I request you to collect the mics back. Yeah.
Yeah. So I will invite now Professor Anurag Ohri, the ADOA CC, to continue this presentation.
तो आप सबको नमस्कार और आप सबका इस महामना की बगिया में और काशी में बहुत बहुत स्वागत है। और मैं उम्मीद करता हूँ कि 2-4 दिन में आप लोग सेटल भी हो जाएंगे अच्छे से। और फिर देखना आप लोग, क्योंकि मैं फर्स्ट ईयर का वार्डन भी रहा हूँ, तो अभी आपको थोड़ी बहुत दिक्कत आ रही होगी, वो सब भी आपकी धीरे धीरे एकदम एडजस्ट हो जाएगा। बढ़िया खाओगे पियोगे और आई होप कि अच्छा आपका रहेगा। तो अब मैं शुरू करता हूँ। बेसिकली अभी तक आपको जो बताया गया है, जैसे मेजर, माइनर, कोर्स स्ट्रक्चर एंड ऑल दैट थिंग्स, I will tell you about some practical things which you have to do, like your attendance rules, how means about examinations, about registration and other things that I will explain now. Oh. So the first thing is your academic calendar. ठीक है, मैं point by point ही आऊँगा. Time is also short, so I can't much elaborate it. So this is the academic calendar. So you can find it in your information booklet also and in our website also. So what is the purpose of this one? So basically, if you in this all the information means when your semester will start, when your midterm will start, when you have an inter-semester break, all the things are there. And for your information, 99% time we strictly follow this. Hardly any time happen that we will deviate from this one. So suppose you have to book your tickets or something like that. So you can easily means 2 months back means it will come in the starting. So easily you can see from it and book your tickets and all that things. The only thing is in case of exams, midterm exams or end terms exam. So always take 1 or 2 days margin. The reason is that suppose in this it is given 5 days. And by chance, many times it happens that okay, on Saturday also we have to schedule some exam. It happens because the reason is that this here the exam you see this minor, major, open elective, backlogs, this, that. So completion of this exam in 5 days, it is very, very challenging process. So many times we have to go beyond that 5 days. Basically in this if you will fight in 5 days we have to end. So just you have to take care of all that things, and you can plan your everything according to this academic calendar. Okay. Then next thing is, since last 2 years back we have introduced this our academic services portal. So this is the main point of contact of students and in our academic office. So if you have to register, you have to find out your timetable. You have to find out in which room, where you have to sit. Suppose you have an exam of MA 101. So here you can even find out, okay, in MA 101 exam, You have exam on Thursday, LT 3.2 is the room number, 4th row में 5th bench में you have to sit. It is not like that कि एक ही जगह आपका हमेशा आएगा. Every day, as I told you that this system is very complex, so every day your room number will change, your seat will change, and all the things will change. So always take care, means you have to continue watch. And again it happens many times, just one day before we have to change the timetable due to any reason. किसी का कुछ ऐसा कोई problem आ गया, कुछ clash आ गया, and something like that. So always you have to download your all the things from here, and then according to you have to do. Otherwise what happen, because from our experience एग्जाम हो गया, बच्चे सोए पड़े हैं रूम पे, उनको लगता है शाम को एग्जाम होगा, वो एग्जाम उस दिन सुबह शेड्यूल हो गया. So one day before at least, see, in general we communicate through email that okay your exam has shifted, but many times due to system failures and other things it may not happen. So you have to see. So if you will see here, courses, subject preference, fees, backlog, grade sheet, everything is there. Understand? So everything you will find, and this is customized for each and every student. आपको ये नहीं होगा कि सबका पूरा इंस्टीट्यूट का दिखेगा, आपका हर चीज़ आप ही का दिखेगा. मान लो एग्जाम होगा तो आपका कौन सा सीट नंबर है वो दिखेगा, आप किस कोर्स में रजिस्टर्ड हो वो दिखेगा. सिलेबस अगर आपको देखना हो किसी कोर्स का, सपोज यू वांट टू सी द सिलेबस ऑफ एनी कोर्स, यू कैन आल्सो see it. And for other courses also, suppose you want to take some open elective or you want to take minor, so before that you want to know how many subjects are there, what is their syllabus, what I will learn in that, so you can easily see there. ठीक है? So this is very important thing. इसको अपने मोबाइल पे एकदम बढ़िया से करके रख लो, आपको सबको चेंज से दिखना है. ठीक है? तो जैसे एक एग्जांपल है कि रजिस्ट्रेशन है. सो बिफोर एवरी सेमेस्टर यू हैव टू डू द रजिस्ट्रेशन. वन इज ऑनलाइन एंड देन फिजिकल. ऑनलाइन का मतलब क्या, आप घर में बैठ के कंप्यूटर पे कर सकते हैं, यू विल डू योरसेल्फ, एंड देन व्हेन यू विल रिटर्न बैक यू हैव टू सबमिट इट इन योर डिपार्टमेंट, दैट इज द फिजिकल रजिस्ट्रेशन. ठीक है? यू हैव टू डू बोथ, एंड ऑन द फर्स्ट डे यू हैव टू डू. सो ऑल द कोर्सेज you can see. Now what happened, if you will see, there is a, in this it is not clearly visible, there is a timetable. So here also you will find out all the things, in which subjects you have backlogs. And there is a one very important thing, if you have a backlog, so you have to repeat that course once again. It is not like that, now we have introduced supplementary examination, but that is with many riders. You will not get a grade greater than C grade. Maximum you will get C grade. So basically you have to repeat the whole subject once again. So take care of that. It is not like that कि पेपर दिया हो गया, ये सब चीज़ कुछ नहीं है. It is very tough here. ठीक है? तो उसमें कई बार क्या होता है, टाइम टेबल clash and all that things, you will feel problem. So here you will get about all, and you will get your customized timetable also. उसमें अभी आप लोग रजिस्ट्रेशन करेंगे, then you will find. तो ये पूरा इसमें if you will see, क्योंकि ये from next week you have required this. So you have a subject name, then room name, and all the things are there. कि in which room, at what time you have class. So many times, so there is one thing which you have to take care. Although we take care of all that things, but sometimes due to some, you should not have any clash. If there is any clash, again you have to come to me through email. And our Dean Academic Office is 99% paperless. समझे? You need not to send any paper, simply mail, or there, if you will see in back, we have a one academic services also, means you can, through portal, you can raise your request. And if you have any problem, you can raise through this academic services portal only. So, there. So, it is about timetable. And now I come to examination. So, basically how we do your assessment. So, it is, there is a one thing, we have a grade system, and teachers has lot of flexibility. Okay? Teachers have lot of flexibility. How they can, generally in the first day of your class, they tell you about, okay, 20% weightage is for assignments, 30% weightage is for midterm, 50% weightage is for end term, like that, quizzes and all that thing. So based upon all that things, they judge. And again I am saying, means it is totally depends upon teacher. It may be possible in some course in 70% marks, 70 marks, you will get a grade. And it is possible in some subject in 90% marks, even you will not get a grade. The reason is that if paper is very, very difficult, he set the things very, very difficult, and so he can, in 60% he can give. It is totally depends upon teacher. टीचर को पूरी फ्लेक्सिबिलिटी है, बट ही विल टेल यू बिफोर दैट, ठीक है. सो योर क्लास टेस्ट, असाइनमेंट्स, ट्यूटोरियल, लैब वर्क्स, देन यू हैव 2 एग्जाम्स, मिड टर्म एंड एंड टर्म एग्जाम, ठीक है. सो यू हैव टू सिट इन बोथ. there is one provision of makeup examination also, but makeup examination only in case of medical emergency we will allow. Otherwise for शादी होगी, मेरे भाई की शादी है, मुझे वहाँ पे जाना है, इधर जाना है, ये जाना है, वो जाना है, no reason other than medical. और मेडिकल भी आपको कहाँ से होना चाहिए? we want BHU medical. Otherwise because during exam you are here only, ऐसा तो है नहीं कि घर में बैठे हो एग्जाम में, ठीक है. So if you will fall ill here, then you will go to our BHU hospital and from there we required the medical certificate, ठीक है. So that you have to take care. और वो टफ आता है और बड़ी प्रॉब्लम होती है, तो so try that रेगुलर के साथ ही किसी तरीके से अपना कर लो. बट इफ इट इज रियल इमरजेंसी देन देयर इज अ प्रोविजन फॉर मेकअप एग्जामिनेशन, ठीक है. सो एंड इन जनरल इन मिड टर्म वी विल नॉट गो फॉर मेकअप एग्जामिनेशन, इट इज ओनली फॉर एंड टर्म, ठीक है. तो मिड टर्म में कोई मेकअप नहीं है, वो एंड टर्म में एक बार ही होता है, एक ही बारी में यानी एग्जाम होता है, तो वो वन टाइम वी विल गो फॉर एंड टर्म एग्जामिनेशन. एंड अगेन if due to any reason suppose, so in general around 15 days before the examination we will send you the timetable, ठीक है. So if there is any clash or anything then you can come. And there is one more thing, sometimes it happens that in one day you have a 3 exams of 2 hours. In general the mid term is of 2 hours and end term is of 3 hours. So end term में 2 से ज़्यादा एग्जाम नहीं होंगे, but in mid term many times 3 exams are there, many times 2 and end terms 2. So always start your preparation much before. ये ऐसा नहीं चलेगा कि एग्जाम वाले दिन आए, पढ़े और सोचा हो गया, क्योंकि मान लो लास्ट मोमेंट पे आपको 3 एग्जाम डाल दिए तो बस आते आते रह जाते हो आप लोग. एंड वी विल नॉट लिसन आल्सो ड्यू टू अवर कंस्ट्रेंट. हमारे पास भी कोई चॉइस नहीं होती, बाई चॉइस वी नेवर गिव यू, मजबूरी में देते हैं, ठीक है. सो आफ्टर दैट there is some minimum attendance is prescribed, that is also one of the very important thing. So how much attendance is required, बताओ, तुम लोगों ने पढ़ लिया होगा 75%. And this 20 basically it is 100% attendance which you are supposed to you have supposed to attend 100% classes. This 25% is for what? It is for if you fell ill, if you have a marriage in your home, brother sister की marriage है, किसी की marriage है, you have to attend some program outside or anything, ठीक है. ये 25% में ये ना लेके आ जाना कि सर मेरे पास 10 दिन का मेडिकल है तो मुझे अटेंडेंस है, नो. बिकॉज द रीजन इज दैट 25% मीन्स इन जनरल वी कंसिडर 16 hours 16 वीक, ठीक है, सेमेस्टर 16 हफ्ते हुए ना. सो 4 हफ्ते ज़्यादा क्या बीमार पड़ोगे, ठीक है, या कुछ भी होगा. सो मच अटेंडेंस रिबेट इज ओनली फॉर that you will do all that things. किस दिन नींद नहीं खुली, चलो ठीक है, वो सब चीज़ के लिए ये सब चीज़ है. अदरवाइज 100% अटेंडेंस है. प्रैक्टिकल स्पेशली, प्रैक्टिकल में तो 100% एकदम होनी चाहिए. सपोज यू विल मिस एनी प्रैक्टिकल देन यू हैव टू कम एट एक्स्ट्रा टाइम, ठीक है. सो टेक केयर ऑफ दैट. इफ द रीजन इज दैट इफ योर अटेंडेंस इज लेस देन 75% अगेन यू विल गेट Y grade और Z grade, मीन्स यू हैव टू रिपीट दैट कोर्स वंस अगेन, ठीक है. वो एक इंपॉर्टेंट चीज़ है. ओनली वी विल गिव, जैसे आज ये हमारे वॉलंटियर्स यहाँ पे काम कर रहे हैं, सेकंड ईयर के हैं तुम्हारे भैया लोग, तो ये आज क्लास छोड़ के यहाँ पे हमारे साथ लगे हुए हैं, तो इनको एक PLA मिलेगी, परमिटेड लीव, ठीक है. या तुम इंस्टीट्यूट को कहीं पे रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे हो देन यू विल गेट ए PLA कि इंस्टीट्यूट ने तुम्हें कहीं पे भेजा. बट फॉर यूर पर्सनल रीजन नो PLA. एक लेवल से ज़्यादा किसी को कुछ हो जाता है तो वी स्पेशल कंसिडर करते हैं, ठीक है. सो यू हैव टू फॉलो एग्जामिनेशन रूल स्ट्रिक्टली. हमेशा अपना आई कार्ड साथ रखना है. एग्जाम में भी, एग्जाम में कई बार क्या होता है आप बिना आई कार्ड के आ जाते हो, फिर बिना मतलब में आपको हम आधा घंटा दौड़ाते हैं, ठीक है. वापिस हॉस्टल जाओगे, आओगे, ठीक है, भागते रहोगे तो कोई फ़ायदा नहीं होता. तो ये 4 साल के लिए आपको एडवाइस है कि ऑलवेज कीप. और वैसे भी एग्जाम क्या, हमेशा अपना आई कार्ड अपने साथ रखना है, कभी भी इसको छोड़ना नहीं है, ठीक है. और एनी अनफेयर मीन्स, अब ये बताना नहीं चाहिए फर्स्ट ईयर में, अभी आप लोग अच्छे ही हो, ठीक है. बट इन सेकेंड थर्ड ईयर अगेन दिस अनफेयर मीन कम्स and the punishment is simple from this year, ठीक है. fail in all subjects of that semester. even अगर आपके हाथ पे F equal to MA भी लिखा है फिजिक्स के फार्मूले में, so according to us it is a unfair means. मोबाइल लाना तो एकदम छोड़ ही दो. मोबाइल तो ऐसा है कि अगर मोबाइल गलती से पकड़ा गया तो वो तो फिर बड़ी पनिशमेंट है, ठीक है. बट द मिनिमम इज, और उसके बाद से अभी हमने एक नया सिस्टम चालू किया है. इफ़ यू विल डू एनी रॉन्ग थिंग, इवन इफ यू विल डू अनफेयर मीनिंग फर्स्ट सेमेस्टर और 8th सेमेस्टर में फिर से कोई गलती करोगे तो हमारा सिस्टम, ये एकेडमिक सर्विस पोर्टल उसको पकड़ लेगा. एंड देन वी मे अप्रोच अवर TPO आल्सो, ठीक है, दैट debar them from your placement also if second time they will do the same mistake. यानी आपने कहीं पे भी अगर ये, क्योंकि बहुत सीरियस इशू है हमारे लिए कि ये सब अनफेयर मीन एंड ऑल दिस प्रैक्टिस वी हैव टू स्टॉप. सो फर्स्ट ईयर में आप लोगों के साथ है कि अपना 2 नंबर कम आ जाएंगे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ेगा, बट दिस विल इफेक्ट, यानी इसका आपको जो इफेक्ट होगा वो बहुत ज़्यादा होगा फ्यूचर. देन ये जनरली आपका ए स्टार ए माइनस बी, ए स्टार और ए दोनों का सेम ही वेटेज है 10 है, लेकिन ए स्टार जो एक्सेप्शनल अगर टीचर को लगे कि कोई स्टूडेंट है देन ही गिव ए स्टार. अदरवाइज योर ग्रेड्स आर ए स्टार ए माइनस बी माइनस सी माइनस. ए स्टार का 10 मार्क्स है, ए का 9 और ए का 10, ए माइनस 9, 8, 7, 6, 5 ऐसे. एंड वाई ग्रेड और जेड ग्रेड इज, जैसे मैंने आपको बताया कि अगर आप डी रजिस्टर्ड होते हैं, अटेंडेंस शॉर्ट है उसके लिए. और CPI कैलकुलेट, अगेन CPI आप ये बात समझ लो कि हर चीज़ में CPI हम देखते हैं, ठीक है. आपको मेजर लेना है, माइनर लेना है, कंपनियां भी जो TPO वाले भी हैं वो भी CPI मिनिमम CPI कट ऑफ रखते हैं, दे देते हैं, जो बाद में बेचारे ये लोग बहुत मेहनत करते हैं. बट अगेन CPI मैटर्स, क्योंकि आप एक बात समझिए, सपोज आई एम ए रिक्रूटर, ठीक है, सबसे पहले मुझे आपके बारे में कैसे पता चलेगा क्या किया है. वो JEE तो जो क्लियर करा है अच्छी बात है, उसके लिए बहुत बढ़िया बात है. इंजीनियरिंग अच्छी किया है नहीं, ये कैसे पता चलेगा. फर्स्ट थिंग CPI एकदम मैं देखूंगा, जब CPI 9 है तो बच्चा ठीक रहा होगा, 8 है तो अच्छा ही रहा होगा, CPI 6 है तो यार क्या प्रॉब्लम है, क्यों इतना कम CPI आया, पूछ सकते हैं ना. तो ट्राई करो. और 7 देखिए, सबसे जो लोएस्ट ग्रेड है वो भी 5 मार्क्स आपको दे रहा है, C माइनस, समझे. अगर आप फेल नहीं हो रहे तो लोएस्ट 1 C माइनस होता है, उसमें भी 5 है, तो 6 तो मतलब समझ रहे हो कि कुछ भी नहीं करोगे तब भी 6 आ जाना चाहिए. बट अगर उससे कम आ रहा है तो, और पढ़ोगे तो इट इज़ वेरी इजी, आपका आराम से होगा. 7 मेंटेन करना कोई बड़ी बात नहीं है यहाँ पे, ठीक है. 7, 8 मेंटेन करना यू कैन इजीली मेंटेन. तो थोड़ा सा इसका ख्याल रखना. बाकी कैलकुलेशन वगैरह है, बाकी ये सब इन्होंने इंद्रजीत सिन्हा से ने बता ही दिया है. सो योर फर्स्ट पॉइंट ऑफ कॉन्टैक्ट इज DUGC. सीधा कभी भी हम लोगों को मेल ना करो, या ये नहीं कि कुछ प्रॉब्लम हुई डायरेक्टर साहब को मेल कर दिया. ये भी कई स्टूडेंट्स में होता है कि छोटा सा कुछ प्रॉब्लम हुआ तो हर जगह नीचे की लेयर्स हैं. हॉस्टल में वार्डन होता है, आपके डिपार्टमेंट में DUGC होते हैं, हेड होते हैं, पहले उनसे बात कर लो. वहाँ से अगर सॉल्व नहीं हुई तो लास्ट वाला देखो, डोंट सेंड एनी मेल रिलेटेड टू एकेडमिक या कोई भी, डायरेक्टर टू डायरेक्टर डीन. इफ प्रॉब्लम नॉट रिजॉल्व तब केवल हायर अथॉरिटी पे जाओ. अगर मान लो हम लोग नहीं सुनते तो ठीक है भाई, उनसे भी अपनी रिक्वेस्ट करके देख लो. लेकिन सीधा ये नहीं कि सीधा ही डायरेक्टर मिनिस्ट्री ऑफ एजुकेशन, मिनिस्टर ऑफ एजुकेशन को मेल कर रहे हो, ठीक है, वो हो जाती है, इसलिए बोल रहा हूँ. बाकी डू ये भी मैंने बता दिया है कि आपको अटेंडेंस वगैरह आप देखते रहना. अच्छा, एक सीधी आपको क्रेडिट के बारे में पता है, जस्ट 1 मिनट में अगर मैं बताऊँ, क्रेडिट जैसे 4 क्रेडिट का क्या मतलब हुआ. इसका मतलब हमारे यहाँ पे जो होता है LTP, लेक्चर, ट्यूटोरियल और प्रैक्टिकल. तो अगर आपके हफ्ते में किसी सब्जेक्ट के 3 लेक्चर हैं, सपोज देयर आर 3 लेक्चर्स फॉर एनी सब्जेक्ट, तो वो कितने क्रेडिट बने, 3 क्रेडिट. सपोज देयर इज 1 ट्यूटोरियल, 4 क्रेडिट, एंड फॉर लैब इट इज हाफ क्रेडिट. यानी कि अगर 2 घंटे की लैब है तो कितने क्रेडिट हुआ. सपोज फॉर 2 आवर लैब इज देयर, इट मीन्स 1 क्रेडिट. सो सपोज योर कोर्स इज 3-1-2, यानी 3 लेक्चर, 1 ट्यूटोरियल, 2 lab class. So the total credit is 5. 3 plus 1 plus half multiplied by 2, 5 credit. So in a semester minimum you have to do 20 credit and maximum you can take 20% as overload. कोई बच्चा है कहे कि मैं तो बहुत ही बढ़िया पढ़ाई करता हूँ, ठीक है, जैसे कई बच्चे 8th में 10th का तुम लोगों ने कोचिंग करते होगे तो बहुत सारे होंगे 9th में 10th 11th पढ़ते थे ना. तो अगर कोई एक आध कोर्स करना चाहे, so you can take the course from here also and SWAYAM और NPTEL पोर्टल also. उसमें से भी आप 1-2 कोर्स ले सकते हो, ज़्यादा नहीं ले सकते. जैसे SWAYAM पोर्टल है, ऑनलाइन पोर्टल है, तो अगर आपको लग रहा है कि ये लोड आपका आराम से मैनेजेबल है, कोई अच्छा स्टूडेंट है 8 से ऊपर CPI वाला, तो वो एक आध कोर्स एक्स्ट्रा भी ले सकता है, ठीक है. और अंडर लोड भी आप हो सकते हो. अगर आपको लग रहा है कि इट इज़ वेरी डिफिकल्ट, कि ये पढ़ाई तो यार कहते हैं कि मैं उतना नहीं कोप अप कर पा रहा, तो मैं 6ठे सेमेस्टर से आपका जो 6th सेमेस्टर है, ठीक है, मैं 2-3 सब्जेक्ट वहाँ पे कर लूँगा. अभी मैं इसको अपने थोड़ा स्लो फेस में अपने डिग्री को चलाता हूँ. सपोज आई विल प्लान कि स्लो, सो ही कैन टेक डू अंडर लोड आल्सो. कि वो एक सब्जेक्ट को छोड़ दे कि मेरा ठीक है ये 4 सब्जेक्ट है, मैं पढ़ूंगा तो मेरा अच्छा ग्रेड आ जाएगा. तो अंडरलोड एंड ओवरलोड. नॉर्मल कोर्स इज 20 क्रेडिट. जैसे समझ में आ गया ना क्रेडिट, 4 क्रेडिट क्या होता है. तो अगर 4 क्रेडिट के 5 कोर्स आप ले सकते हो, ठीक है, एक में. ये एक स्टैंडर्ड लोड है. तो ये सब है. सो थैंक यू. सो ड्यू टू टाइम कंस्ट्रेंट 2-3 क्वेश्चन इफ यू हैव एनी आई कैन टेक योर क्वेश्चंस. बाकी ऐसे धीरे धीरे आप लोगों को, जब आपके भैया लोग हैं तो वो बहुत अच्छे, मेंटरशिप आपका एक प्रोग्राम है. एक टीचर के अंडर में 20 स्टूडेंट्स हैं, आप उनसे ही पूछ सकते हैं. देन यू हैव ए सीनियर्स आल्सो, ठीक है, मेंटर्स. यू कैन आस्क फ्रॉम देम आल्सो इफ एनी डाउट. और कभी भी कॉन्टैक्ट में. बताओ कोई क्वेश्चन हो किसी को तो कोई बताए.
Please raise your hands if you have a question.
2 या 3 क्वेश्चन बस अगर मैक्सिमम.
I see one hand raised in the center over there, behind the camera. Anybody else?
Good evening, sir.
Okay,
And
balcony say hi.
I'm Kashish from Mechanical Engineering Department. I want to ask that, is there any branch change option in IIT BHU if we excel in our academics, like we have 8 to 9 CPI, then can we change our branch?
No, there is a no branch change. That is why we have a major and minor. You can, if you want to get another degree, means you are civil engineering and want to do something in computer, either do minor or major. There is a no branch change. Up to 2 years back, it was there, but since last year we have stopped it. कोई और क्वेश्चन हो?
Yeah, who's got the mic?
पूछो.
Good evening, sir. It's Vaidehi from Civil Department. Actually, I'm asking if there any CJPA rule for overload and underload. CJPI rule.
CPI.
What's that? Okay. CPI rule.
CPI के लिए? हाँ. CPI ना कितना होना चाहिए?
If I want to do some underload or overload.
हाँ तो ठीक है. अंडरलोड के लिए देखिए ऐसा कोई वो नहीं है. इन जनरल जो होता है कि ओवरलोड वी गिव ओनली टू द स्टूडेंट्स विच हु हैज वेरी गुड CPI. ठीक है. हाँ वो क्या होता है कि बिकॉज एज ही टोल्ड इन सब डिपार्टमेंट 8 में भी द गुड CPI, इन some डिपार्टमेंट 7.5 में भी द गुड CPI. So what their DUGC will recommend it. Suppose you will apply for overload, your DUGC will recommend it कि okay give this student an overload of one subject. So we will give. And underload definitely if some student underload कौन लेता है? अगर किसी को थोड़ी प्रॉब्लम आ रही होती है तो उसके लिए कोई मिनिमम CPI नहीं है. They can take 1 or 2 subject underload.
So for overload there is a maximum or minimum CPI of
Generally 7.5 हमारे यहाँ पे 8 और 7.5 is the standard. जैसे माइनर है, मेजर है, कुछ भी है 8, 7.5, 8 ही रहता है. इन जनरल 8 रहता है. किसी डिपार्टमेंट में 7.5 तक चले जाते हैं.
Okay, thank you.
8 है. आप 8 ही मान के चलो.
On the balcony, there is one standing there.
हाँ पूछो.
On कर दो.
Good evening, sir. I'm Srinidhi from Electronics Department. So you mentioned the topic of overload, right? So if a student is excelling in a particular subject, he can choose to overload. So my question is, why would a student want to overload if he can excel in one subject? I mean, obviously it'll be very difficult to score perfect marks like 10 CGPA. So in an employer's perspective, if he sees a 10 CGPA, then obviously he'll be more impressed, right? So isn't it better to just score 10 CGPA than to do an overload?
देखो, simple thing is that overload is not compulsory. Means कि it is your choice. Every student has different perspective. कोई हो सकता है कि एक सेमेस्टर अपना जल्दी खत्म करके, suppose somebody is studying doing preparation for UPSC. ठीक है, तो वो सोचता है कि यार मेरे 2-4 सब्जेक्ट लास्ट सेमेस्टर में कम हो जाए, मैं ओवरलोड लेके इसको निकाल दूँ. ही इज़ ए वेरी गुड स्टूडेंट. ठीक है, तो वो लास्ट में सोचे कि मैं 3-4 महीने थोड़ा लास्ट सेमेस्टर में रिलैक्स रहूँ. सो ही कैन टेक. अगर किसी को नहीं लेना, कोई सोचता है कि मेरा 10 CPI मेंटेन करने के लिए नहीं लेना, तो ना ले. सो इट इज़ टोटली बिकॉज यू आर 1600 स्टूडेंट्स. 1600 स्टूडेंट्स क्या है, सब सेम नहीं है. किसी का कुछ लाइफ में एम है, किसी का कुछ है. हो सकता है कि लास्ट ईयर को आप थोड़ा सा फ्री रखना चाहें, तो आप दो कोर्सेज स्वयं के लेके या कुछ करके, लेकिन अगेन ओवरलोड ओनली वी विल गिव इफ देयर इज नो टाइम टेबल क्लैश। ऐसा नहीं है कि आपके रेगुलर में टाइम टेबल में क्लैश है या कुछ है, देन वी विल नॉट गिव। ये कोई आपके वो नहीं है, यानी हमारी तरफ से ये नहीं है कि वी विल डेफिनेटली गिव यू। सपोज यू वांट टू टेक सम ओवरलोड एंड देयर इज अ टाइम टेबल क्लैश, देन वी विल से नो, वी विल नॉट गिव, बिकॉज दिस इज द प्रॉब्लम। ठीक है, वो सबका अपना अपना होता है, तो उस हिसाब से करते हैं, किसी को लेना है ले, नहीं लेना उसकी मर्जी। ठीक है, और कुछ है नहीं तो फिर आप लोग बाद में पूछ सकते हो। हाँ, लास्ट क्वेश्चन अब बस, इससे ज्यादा नहीं।
From the left side there are some questions. One question please.
Good afternoon. Afternoon, sir. I'm Viplav Jain from Engineering Physics. I had a doubt that do you have any provision for a re-examination? For example, I scored a C in a course and I want to improve it to a A.
No.
Can I? No.
No. Means simple thing is that improvement, you are talking about improvement, na?
Yeah.
There is no provision for improvement. In the first term you have to work. ठीक है, बाकी कुछ क्वेश्चन होगा तो @CC अभी आपको मेल आएगी कल परसों मेरा, यू कैन आस्क एनी टाइम एनी क्वेश्चन। ठीक है, अभी टाइम भी यहाँ पे लिमिटेड है। सो अगेन थैंक यू वेरी मच एंड हैव ए नाइस डे हेयर। So in the first 2-3 days you will, in first few days you may feel homesickness and all that things, but after that you will definitely enjoy this place. इतनी अच्छी जगह है ना, आप लोग आए हो बहुत enjoy करोगे, मैं बता रहा हूँ आपको। Thank you.
Thank you, professors, both Professor Sinha ji and Professor Ori ji, for providing such a comprehensive overview of the academic system. And also we are now confident that your guidance will help our students to begin this journey with clarity and confidence. So next in our agenda is about your well-expected topic, placements. So now, while academic excellence forms the foundation of IIT education, preparing students for successful professional careers is equally important. So through internships, industry collaboration, skill development programs, and placement opportunities, the institute ensures that students are well equipped to meet the evolving demands of the professional world. So to share these opportunities, I now invite Professor Suryadev Yadav, who is a Deputy Coordinator of Training and Placement Cell, to address the gathering here.
So, my dear friends, respected parents, respected colleagues, Dean, Associate Dean, and also the office staff, I'm very happy to have this interaction with you. You are full of energy and we are here to guide you. And this is going to do a tremendous good thing. You see, you might be having already a lot of queries. What job, core, non-core, SDE, ML, AI, DS, DA, consulting, product. How many of you are having such kind of questions? Can you just raise your hand? Okay, good. So myself, Surya, and my team is here to answer you. And basically, I would like to welcome you all on behalf of Training and Placement Cell. So this is the kind of outline what I am going to talk about, is structure and all the details. So cell directly reports to Honorable Director Professor Amit Patra, and we are three actually. We have Professor Sushant Kumar Shrivastava as a coordinator, and Dr. Kishore Sarvadekar and myself as a deputy coordinator. Dr. Kishore was here just a moment. He had another urgent meeting, so he left. And Professor Sushant is not here because he is in New Delhi to sign a MOU with our Navy. So in any case, I am here to answer your questions, interact with you. To set the tone, actually, we are in Benares, and though we are a new IIT, but institute with more than 100 years of legacy. So if we talk about these numbers, ranks, in terms of placements and graduate outcome, that is a parameter of NIRF that tells about the ranking and all. So last couple of years, we stood above 3. So we are always in top 3 from last consecutive years. So that means you don't have to take pressure or tension related to the placement. Just you have to focus on your study, and rest of the things will be done by my team. So how cell works, we have a core team of students. We have Prakhar, we have Abhinav Tiwari, Shivam, Nikshay, Survesh, Astha, Anis, Sarthak, and Sachin. So we have a representation of the most of the branches. If not each branches, we club the sister branches together, and we have at least representation from that sister branches. We'll have also a representation for the other like MTech and PhD. And under these core team, we have a team of 150 students. That's what we call TPR and TPV. And along with us, this 160, 170 people, we have also some office staff. We work together to ensure that everyone get a proper and good opportunity for the jobs. Numbers are, just to give you confidence because you have landed at the right place. You see, these are the numbers for the last couple of years, and you can see that we have a increasing trend. So last 4 years, we have achieved an all-time maximum placement in this campus. And today, when I'm talking to you, we have a total 1,456 offers, which is still going on, and it is the all-time max of the campus. So you are, from that point of view, you should be confident. If I talk about, you see, these numbers are not very important, but again, as I said, it gives you confidence that, okay, whether I am at right place or not. So this will just boost up your confidence. So if you look at the median package or salary, so it starts from 18 LPA in 24, and it goes up to 21.5 LPA in 26. So it is again having an increasing trend. Okay, so this, when your times comes, it will be much, much better. This is specific for the BTech. Again, you will see that in terms of numbers, we started from 691 placed student in 21-22, and now we are at 952 in 24-25. So again, a very nice increasing trend is visible here. That again tells about the success of placement team. Now the another question, that how many jobs in core sectors, how many jobs in your software development, how many jobs in AI, ML, machine learning. So these stats I have also brought it for you. So you have a decent amount of job, that is 24%. You can see 27% in the core roles. That core roles means if someone is in electronics and want to go to a company who is dealing with the electronics, that's a core, right? So 27% core roles. Then you have software development and DSA, DA, 47%, largest part, of course. Then you have machine learning and artificial intelligence role, 7%. Product and consult, you have 8%. And other technical roles like business development or other things, research kind of job, they all come to the, or government sector, PSU, everyone is within 11%. So I can also tell you that we have a decent number of your PSU visiting to the campus, and we are continuously encouraging them to come to the campus and hire our students so that they will have the visibility, and also our students will get a chance to serve the, our nation with solving the different problems of the PSUs. So again, this is the stats related to the offers. You can see we have 22 offers. Those have more than 1 CR package. We have 294 PPOs. What does it mean? That means if someone has gone for the internship and a company has offered a full-time job, so we call pre-placement offer. So we got 294 PPOs out of 490 internships, okay? And we had 23 internship offers which were having more than 3 lakhs per month your fellowship or remuneration. So a very good numbers. We had many offers which were more than 1.5 CR. We had multiple offers having internship with 7 lakhs per month. So you can consider that we have all the possibility where what you are looking for. So you should be not thinking too much about that. You will get enough opportunity. Here is our list of some alums who are entrepreneurs. So we have Nandita Sinha ji, the CEO of Mintra, Ceramic 2003. We have Deepak Ahuja ji, CFO Tesla Motors, Ceramic 85. Then we have Irina Ghosh, Managing Director, Anthropic Electrical, 93 batch. Similarly, we have other alums who were students like you here. They have started their own companies. So we have Jay Chaudhary, CEO and founder of Just Color. Then you have co-founder of Physics Wala, Pratik Maheshwari. Then you have Subh Bhavnik, founder of Tradens. So you see, there was enough potential that has materialized. We have also big names in the list of alumni. Manoj Sinha ji, Lieutenant Governor Jammu and Kashmir, Civil 79 batch. We have Professor Ajay N, Founding Chair, Department of Material Science and Nano Engineering, Rice University. Dr. Kota Harinarayan, Padma Shri, former Director ADA, Chief Designer of Light Combat Aircraft Tejas. So you might have heard about him already. So if you talk about our past recruiters, so for the core you can think about any important company and that is on board in the list of IIT BHU when they are coming for the recruitment. You start from NVIDIA, Intel for the electronics, then you look at the JSW for the metallurgy, Tata, Vedanta for mining, ITC. So you have everything related or representation of the every branch in terms of core sector. We have in the past couple of years, we were pushing a lot for the fast trading company or the quant research because they are very high, they are providing a very high package. And you can see we have onboarded AlphaGrep, EPT portfolio, we have Databricks, we have DShaw, Uber, and Graviton. So I can share my own experience about the Graviton. When we started to work in the cell, my interaction with the Graviton was, sir, आप top 5 IIT में आ जाइए तो हम आपके campus में आएंगे. Okay, so that was the day, and now it is the day when Graviton is on board. It comes to our campus for the recruitment. So all the legacy recruiters, we have Google, Sprinkler, Microsoft, the name you know, they are on board. So that means, again, the opportunity will be there for you. What you need to do is just a preparation. We have, again, recruiters for the software roles. Again, you can see AQR, Tower Research Capital, NK Security, Goldman Sachs, all these companies which are legacy recruiter and they have continuous relation with our campus. Related to the AI, ML, DA or DS roles, we have Tradens, we have Ola, Deloitte, we have American Express. Again, you can see High Labs, Turing, you have MasterCard. So all the good companies who goes to the top IITs, they are on board and they come for you. Okay, so be confident. Product and consultants, we have KPMG, again Deloitte, PwC, Zomato, Flipkart, ITC, Grow, McKinsey, Misho. So whatever name you have heard, they are here. Okay, so So the point is that you will get plenty of opportunity, enough opportunity for the placement. What you have to do, as also the other colleagues told you, that prepare well. What does it mean? So first thing is that your academics. In terms of CPI, I will not fix a number. Do as well as what you can do. So you should have a decent CPI. Then you will be able to get the shortlisting. You have to work on your communication skills. You have to work on your problem solving skills and overall personality development. So the thing is, what happens that during academic hours, it's my personal suggestion as a teacher, because when we are interacting, we start to discuss the things in our own local language. But my submission to you would be that during academic hours, over whatever I have felt, because you know, the leftover 5% people are those having some either the problem with the communication skills, or they are not able to express, though they are very good. So the first thing that you do during the academic hours, please interact, try to interact in English, and try to work on your communication skills and personality development. Try to also, we have a legacy that either our students are from pharmacy, metallurgy, mechanical, independent of any branch, they know coding, you know. So that is very unique about our campus. And due to the evolving time, we have change, we have a shift because of the AI. That would be also my submission, that each of you, you try to learn some of the coding language, whether it is Python, MATLAB, C, C++. You just try to have develop the interest and keep it as a, how to say, additional skill, you know, just an additional skill. So that core you are doing good, then you will get a better academic record. With this software skills, you are going to, you know, crack the both kind of problems. Now, so this is one thing. And that's, I think, enough tips for you. So, yeah, if you have any question, I am ready to answer. Quick question. I know that we are running out of time. But we can take question unless Dr. Lavanya stop me.
Yeah, there's one hand raised at the last row over there, I can see. Somewhere over here also there's a hand raised.
Good evening, sir. Sir, how do the companies and industries interpret or treat some X degree with double major in Y, or with minor in Y, or just some plain X that is open to all category in terms of placement?
So you see, this is the recent development. So average, I mean, to comment on that, we need more data. You see, because the new implementation, and that has to become. But what I feel, or what is my experience, if you have done a decent job with your minor or project you have done or internship you have done in the similar area, they respect you for the shortlisting, because that helps you to prove that, okay, you know, you can work in their domain, right? So it's the alignment of your internship project or the BTech project, alignment with your major or minor, that will certainly help you to basically sit in that particular company. Initially, they don't have a very stringent criteria, because we try to ask each company. There is a term called OTA. So your second year might be knowing already what is OTA, so open to all. So training and placement cell IIT BHU, they try to make most of the companies OTA, right? So, but there will be some companies who will have, they don't want to interview large mass, so they will put some kind of criteria. But 80% or nearly 80% company would be OTA, so you will get a fair chance for your, you know, evaluation. And then once you get a chance for the evaluation, you can impress the recruiter. right? So first level is only the shortlisting, and then, so this will certainly help you. There will be no such kind of difference. But more data we need to do is a new NEP policy implementation, so we have very less experience with that. But that is my thought about it.
Thank you, sir.
So there's one on the right side here, and here, to my right, girl. Here.
Good evening, sir. My name is Abhyan Singh. I'm from Computer Science and Engineering branch. Sir, I wanted to ask that whether the quant companies you mentioned come for quant trader roles or like SDE roles.
Yeah, so we get both kind of profiles. Quant, true or basically you will get a chance to sit in both profiles. Their expectation is slightly different. In terms of if you want to crack this quant role, you should have a thorough background in the math, stats, along with a very strong coding skills. You can crack it, separate quant. If you want to crack the SDE, their expectation is that you have a decent amount of coding skills as well as your other things what I commented, right? So you will get a chance to sit, and they are coming with the both roles actually.
If there are no more questions, let's move to the next session.
So, someone is there.
Guys, there is one person here, he's been raising hand for a long time. This side.
Good evening, sir. Myself, Nishka Sharma. I want to ask, as you said, 85% are open to all, and rest 15, put some filter on that. Let's say if a core company is coming and it puts a filter that he wants only electrical guy, and if we do a minor degree in some field, will they allow the person?
Yeah, sometime it works, sometime doesn't. We try to negotiate with them. What depends is, the most important is that how much is the hiring number. You see, my experience with the HRs or the tech team is that if the hiring is good, let us say the numbers are good, then we are successful in the negotiation and then we try to convince them. But sometime because of some market fluctuation or geopolitical situations, if the hiring number goes down, then only they will put this kind of stringent criteria to, narrow down the list of students who need to be, evaluated. So it all depends on the market actually, right? But I can assure you that you guys will get a plenty of opportunities, right? You will get a chance. There is no, just you have to prepare. Don't worry.
Thank you, sir.
Anyone else?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you please stand up so the people can see you in the central row, please? Yeah. Don't see anybody.
Good evening, sir. My name is Shiv Sharma and I am from electrical department. As in the slides, you have mentioned many major categories of the companies, and I am basically interested in the gaming industry. So I wanted to ask whether we will get campus placements from the gaming sector also, game development center basically. Will it be there, or we have to go for off campus for these type of placements?
Okay, so if you look at the previous record, we have the companies who are developing the games, they are on board. However, if any of you feel that there is a new evolving sector in which you want to participate, right, which is very new and there is no previous companies, you just come to the cell. We sit there from 5 o'clock in the evening till 6:37. You just discuss your problem, tell us about profile, we will bring the company for you and you will get a chance to sit. That what again I assure you.
Thank you, sir.
So, yeah, one here.
Yeah, one more here in the front. Guys, Mic over here to the right side.
Hi, I'm Alsing from Electronics. I wanted to ask if I'm doing a major in another one as well. I take mechanical, so I'm only covering 60% of the courses, and the recruiter knows that he has me who has done 60% of that, and another mechanical student who was doing major only in that one. It was his parent branch, and he knows 100% of the knowledge. So wouldn't they be biased towards the one who has the mechanical as the parent branch?
No, it is not like that. If you see that, if that was the situation, I told you that stats about the SD, it was around 45%. So, and all the Google or Microsoft, these legacy recruiters, they hire from mechanical, metallurgy. They are not from CSE, right? So, eventually, once you are shortlisted, you have to demonstrate, you have to prove your skills, then you are onboarded. There they will not going to put a filter and say that you are from mechanical or electronics, so I will. There you have to prove that the projects you have done, you have gained enough experience, you have the enough problem solving ability so that you can help the company. Basically, you have to show them that you are useful for them, they will take you. There is no problem with that, okay?
So there's one.
Yeah, please,
One
please.
balcony. We'll finish this last question.
Good evening, sir. My name is Bhavesh. I'm from mechanical engineering. Unlike from getting a placement in those companies, if I had a startup, will they fund me and support me?
So actually I'm not from that cell, but we have a dedicated cells who looks after the startups. So you need to pitch the correct idea. You need to talk to the cell coordinator. They will ask you to give a presentation. You will have the interaction, and we have fund support for supporting your startup. Even we get fund from our alumni. Dora sir is sitting here. He can also give you some information. So there is a dedicated effort in the campus to support some novel idea with the startups where it can be fruitful. So there is a team, dedicated team and cell for that. Tomorrow they will give a presentation. What Lavanya ma'am told me. Yeah.
Good evening, sir. Sir, I had a question about the double major. So, sir, the previous presenter, he said that it is a 5-year course. So, sir, I was asking, like, many years down the line, or even in the on-campus placement, will the recruiters, like, see that as a disadvantage or anything, like 5-year course?
So I don't see any disadvantage there, because you are getting an opportunity to demonstrate your skill with the 2 majors. You can always sit for the 2 different domains where you can prove that, okay, you have the enough information, experience and ability to work in those domains. So I take it as a positive, and there is no negative aspects of that, basically. Okay?
So, sir, the double major students will not be excluded from on-campus placement?
No, why they should be excluded?
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Yeah, we'll find a way to support even whatever curriculum that has been approved. Okay, that is our internal thing. So
let's wind up here, please.
All right. So you see, you are in a campus where you have a synergy of the technological advancement as well as the spirituality. It's a different campus. Overall, it's a different campus. You see, when people come, that they may feel some kind of, old infrastructure. But when they leave the campus, they cry. They will lie down on the ground. They will cry. They say, Banaras to ekdam alag hi hai. So take this opportunity to learn as much as you can. Okay, you make your parents proud. You make your institute proud. You make yourself proud. And training and placement cell will always stand with each of you whenever you are in a need. That much confidence from my team I can give you. Anytime you have some query, questions, 5:30 or 5 o'clock in the evening, you come to the placement cell. We are going to help you. We are going to support you. With that, again, welcome on behalf of placement cell. My best wishes, and I'm very happy that you are here. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Dr. Surya, for such a nice points and for highlighting the importance of professional development and for giving our students a glimpse of exciting opportunities that lie ahead. Students, I just want to remind you one thing. You have just entered into the campus, so don't worry much. You can take one step at a time. Think about it as you go further. Okay. So with that few words, as institution's greatest strength lies not only in its faculty and students like you, but also in our vibrant alumni network and the resources that support learning, research, and innovation. As Dr. Surya already pointed out, we are not only proud of our alumni, but also we have our alumni who continue to make remarkable contributions across the globe, serving as a source of inspiration and mentorship for every IIT student here. So to speak about these invaluable resources and the lifelong connection of students will build with the institute, I invite Professor Hiralal Pramanik, our Dean of Resource and Alumni, to address the audience here.
Some water. Water. All right, I'll manage. All dignitaries, guests, my dear colleagues and dear students. Very good afternoon, everyone. And I'm sure you have learned all about academics, curriculum, examination, and thereafter placement scenario, various companies, and about little bit alumni as well. So I shall talk about alumni and resources, how it works, as well as our entire spectrum of alumni, right? Before I talk about alumni, I'd like to congratulate on behalf of Institute and on my personal behalf for achieving this great success to start your academic journey as a proud IITian at IIT BHU. And institutions with a more than 100 years of legacy, right? And national ranking, NIRF ranking is 10, already you have learned that and you know this. QS world ranking is 510, right? So you should feel proud of that, right? And about resource and alumni, I'd like to tell you, we have one of the largest alumni network, and 60,000 alumni we have in this network who are across the globe and leading the world-renowned company, right? As a director, CEO, and many alumni are founder, director, and CEO of the world-leading company. And some of the company's name I'd like to tell you, like G-Scaler, founder CEO is Jay Chaudhary. His net worth is 18 million USD. Earlier, he was the top, richest NRI as well as alumni. Now, it is around 18 billion USD, his net worth, and he is in top 3 in the world. So really we should feel proud of that. So similarly, there are many companies like Trident, Palo Alto Networks, Juniper Networks, Agilosys, Coforge, Saras AI, MyKarma. And these are the company is started or founded by our alumni. Now about resource and alumni, I have to tell you, Dean Resource Alumni is committed to strengthening the bond between institute, students, and alumni community under the guidance of our Honorable Director, sir. And we are continuously making our own efforts to remain connected with the alumni community. And we have, for this, we have Alumni Association of IIT BHU, which is known as ASHI. This is the apex body, Alumni Association of our IIT BHU in India, right? And its office is in campus itself, just adjacent to the Dean Resource Alumni office. In USA, we have IIT BHU Global Alumni Association, which is also known as IBGA, right? And all the local chapters in India, they are connected with Alumni Association as well as IIT BHU Global Alumni Association. And we have fundraising organization or foundation, which is IIT BHU Foundation. It is in USA. And all the, our very senior alumni are in the board the board members of this foundation. So apart from this, we have a student alumni interaction cell, SAIC. You might have heard or you will learn about this. And you may join with this team, and there will be basically core team members in the third year, and second year onwards, students are selected and we make a team of a big team basically. There is a core team and there is another expanded team. And senior members in the next year or fourth year, they would be the executive members. So ACIC play an important role to connect our alumni with the institute when there is any events like, alumni meets and reunions, and also alumni supported conference. Like last year, first time we could organize Confluencia to connect industry with the institutions. And again, in October 24th and 25th, coming October, we will organize Confluencia 2, where not only students, our faculty, alumni, everyone, all faculty, institute fraternity will participate in this event, right? Now, if I talk about foundation, so far about 12 million USD fund has been raised by the foundation for the institutions. And we have got so far 130 crore of fund, alumni fund for the development of the institute. So it is a huge amount, and in last 4 years, 130 crore, right? And it is donated by the alumni. So we are really grateful to our alumni. And some of the notable donations and alumni I would like to name here. Sri Dev Goswami, Mechanical Engineering 74 batch. He has donated 1.6 million USD for the Dev and Vardhana Goswami Lecture Hall Complex. And its capacity is 1800 to 2000, world-class classroom, lecture hall complex. Nikesh Arora, you might have heard, Electrical Engineering 89 batch. He is a CEO of Palo Alto Networks. He has donated 2 million USD for the scholarship as a scholarship foundation scholarship. It's an endowment type scholarship. And around 80 to 90 students every year, they are getting benefited out of it. Ramesh Srinivasan, BTech Metallurgical Engineering, 1982 batch, President and CEO of Agilosys USA, donated 1.3 million USD. For Ramesh Srinivasan Student Activity Center, RSAC, you might say it is an indoor stadium basically. All sort of indoor sports activities are there. Sri Joy Chaudhary, BTech Electronics Engineering 80 batch. He has donated 1 million USD for establishing Joy Chaudhary Software and Innovation Center. One student was asking about the startup fund, right? Entrepreneurship fund. So Joy Chaudhary, he has donated this amount, this fund, for the startup of 30,000 USD each startup will get. So far 9 startup we could, fund out of this scheme. So Vinod Ghai, our alumnus, Metallurgical Engineering 1967 batch, he has donated for e-waste management and recycle center. Sri Raj Avatkar, CEO Juniper Networks, donated 1.68 million USD for establishing Avatkar Convention Center. And very soon that work has started just near RSAC, and you will see very soon that in 2 years this will be built up. NC Jain Decision Science and Engineering is donated by Sri NC Jain, just adjacent to the pharmacy department. And he has donated 5 crore. Now coming to the key activities taken up by the Dean Resource and Alumni Affairs. We keep on updating alumni, not only alumni, students, faculty, all IIT BHU fraternity to alumni newsletter, and every month, 15th day of every month, we publish monthly newsletter which is known as Alma Communique. The students' achievements, alumni achievements, faculty achievements, and institute events are published regular basis in this newsletter. It is very popular, newsletter, and it's very popular across the alumni community. We also honor the alumni through Distinguished Alumnus Awards, this program and initiatives. Distinguished Alumnus Awards are given in 7 categories, like public life, research and innovation, academic, industry entrepreneurship, distinguished services to the institute, and Young Alumnus Achiever Awards. 2025, we could honor 12 alumni in various categories. And in 2026, during our Institute Day, 29th of this July, 9 alumni could physically be present here and receive their awards. And among them, I would like to name a few here. Mr. Shailesh Chandra, MD and CEO of Tata Motors. Mr. Anil G. Verma, Godrej, Executive Director and CEO. Mr. Ajit Kumar Saxena, CMD MOIL. And Mr. Govind Mohan, Home Secretary, Government of India, Ministry of Home Affairs. So he is the alumnus of Electrical Engineering Department, Sri Govind Mohanji. There are many other initiatives which is taken and led by the Student Alumni Interaction Cell to engage our alumni, like Alumni Visiting Faculty Program. It is taught by our alumni. And this course, the courses which are taught by the alumni, it is a part of curriculum basically. Alumni guided mock interviews is also there. And students and alumni, both they gave their consent, and we make a group, and then students are guided through these mock interviews. And I don't see, or I have not any such information that other institutes have this type of provisions. The alumni supported mock interviews. It really helps a lot to prepare the students, to make the students comfortable during the interview. Similarly, students' alumni mentorship program is also there, like Ask the Alumni. First year students, second semester onwards, because you are just now in the campus, you will be settled down here, and slowly, of course, you learn about the campus and environment. And that's why second semester, we will start this. As students will be connected with the alumni, right? And you can ask about their, academic journey and all. To make you comfortable in the campus, you can get lot of, supports from them, this alumni, under this program. Connect and Learn. It is city-based student alumni mentors meetup initiatives organized during holidays, like summer vacations and winter break. So based on your availability in the city, we connect with the alumni, and you can learn and interact with the alumni and share knowledge sharing between students and alumni. It is done through this program. Beyond the degree, under this initiative, the alumni share the insights across diverse fields through interactive session, workshop. Not only, curriculum, which is part of the curriculum, beyond the curriculum. That's why it is beyond the degree, to learn about finance, AI, ML, and civil services, examination, and many more areas based on your choices. Alumni meet and reunions are also organized in regular basis in the campus as well as in abroad. So Golden Jubilee, Silver Jubilee, 40 years, we have named it as a Ruby reunion, 45 years reunion. These are the landmark reunions, and also regular meetups are arranged in the campus. Not only in campus, also in abroad. Like in US, last 3 years, consecutive years, we are organizing alumni meetups. Like in Chicago, we had alumni meets in 2025, and also 24 we had alumni meet in Michigan, and in 2026 in California, we had an alumni meet, right? And we are also attending Pan IIT Global Conference for better interaction and engagement with the alumni community. As I have already told, that there are many notable alumni we have, and already some names like Joy Chaudhary, Nikesh Arora, Raj Avatkar, Ujjwal Nath. He is the co-founder and CEO of My Karma, this company. And he also comes for the placement time to time. And like Tridents also, they join in our placement drive. And you might have seen Miss Nandita Sheena, our alumna from Ceramic Engineering 2003 batch. You have already seen that she was earlier Mintra CEO, but today I got this news, and in leading newspaper, all leading newspaper, she has been appointed as CEO of Swiggy's Instamart division. So it's really, it is a proud moment for us. Today only we came to know this. So, as we have, huge alumni community, means big alumni community with a 60,000 string, I am sure we would see you as a, and just like all these proud alumni, you will also make us proud in near future. With this brief, this talk, I'd like to end here. And if you have any query, you can ask me here, or also you can drop message or send message at DORA, D-O-R-A, Dean of Resource Alumni @iitbhu.ac.in. Thank you once again, and many, many best wishes. Thank you. So if you have any query, I can take, otherwise.
So I think I will defer it for later because of time constraint. If
Sure,
it's not a
definitely.
problem.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
I'm sorry about that. Yeah. Thank you, Professor Pramanik, for your insightful address, and your words have beautifully highlighted the strength of the IIT community and the lifelong bond that every student becomes a part of today. So next is we have an interesting part where I would like to invite our honorary advisor of this induction program, Professor R.K. Mandal sir, to address the students, and he will also describe about the activities that you will be taking up in the next few days towards this orientation program and induction program.
कहाँ हैं हमारे सीनियर वॉलंटियर्स? प्लीज रेज योर हैंड्स विथ माइक. डू यू हैव दिस विथ यू?
Collect some mics from this one,
Yes.
and keep mics with in your hands. Okay. So you guys have to go around a little bit and
I
be
think-
active and quick.
Yes. So how are you doing, my dear friend?
Good, sir.
नहीं डरे हुए क्यों? बढ़िया है ना? Okay, very good. How are you doing, lady?
Doing well, sir.
Okay. खाना नहीं खाया?
खाया है।
मिला है कुछ?
हाँ हाँ।
अच्छा. मेस में खाना मिलता है कि नहीं? अच्छा. अच्छा मिलता है? Very good. Excellent. Yes. Many people have already bored you, so I thought to be with you. I'm not going to ask you any funny questions. Neither I have a presentation. But there are important questions to be asked. Right? You have heard the two words competition and excellence?
Yes, sir.
What are they?
They are
Question is competition and excellence.
basically English words.
These are two English words. That's like JEE pass students. Okay. So I tell you, देखो माइक वाले अगर कुछ हुआ तो बहुत डांटेंगे. हाँ. हमको जाने दो यार, बूढ़ा आदमी है, कहीं गिर जाएंगे तो बस अभी हॉस्पिटलाइज करना पड़ेगा. Yes. You are our students, first year? अरे बहुत कमजोर है.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir, we are your students.
Okay, great. Great to see it. Great to see you all. So, I wanted to ask myself a question that in how many ways competition is a hopeless concept? Competition is a hopeless concept.
I don't think so.
It's great.
Yes, it's great though. It helps to improve our skill, I guess. I mean, to level up ourselves.
Okay. So he says that it indicative of the skills. Okay, can anybody add from the up? Excellence and competition. Excellence and competition. Anybody wants to add?
You can raise your hands and the mic will come to you.
Excellence and competition.
Sir, I think excellence and competition are the two sides of the coin. Without competition, excellence would not be of reward. Like in the JEE preparation, I have realized that competition is something that creates excellence. Yeah, and that's it.
Okay. Can you, everybody has mobile working here? Oh, wonderful. So I can hit anybody and ask you a question. So can you tell me why institutions survive and work for 1,000 years? Yes. Name any institution of higher learning that has survived for 1,000 years.
This has survived for 1,000 years. I guess it's for curiosity and...
Name only. अभी क्विज खेल रहा है. वो पूछेगा.
I don't know.
मोबाइल है, जरा देख करके बताइए. 1,000 years.
No, sir, I don't know.
No, that's not enough. You people are saying competition and excellence are one and the same, so you have to answer it. So, competition and excellence. बोलिए, अरे ऐसा क्या है? ऐसी क्या बात है बाबू? बोलो. Excellence and competition पे हम बात कर रहे थे. Your people have said that they are the same. So I asked myself a question. How many institutions of higher learning in the world have survived 1,000 years?
Institutions.
अच्छा देख के मोबाइल से AI से पूछ के बताओ. जरा ये भी देख लें. What is the oldest university still surviving? Oldest university. Yes, please ask AI. जरा देखें कितना AI हम लोगों को सिखाता है. Are you done?
Hello, sir.
Please. बोलिए.
I am Adish.
अभी कान ठीक है. बोलो.
You were asking about competition and excellence.
नहीं, अभी तो क्वेश्चन बदल दिया. अच्छा. मैं हार्ट प्रोफेसर हूँ. मैं मैनेजमेंट का अध्यापक नहीं हूँ.
Okay, sir.
हाँ. मैं कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूट का अध्यापक नहीं हूँ.
Okay, sir. Sir, so can I answer that question?
नहीं. क्वेश्चन भी तेरा, आंसर भी तेरा. ये मैं थोड़ी करने दूंगा. हाँ, oldest university. I think somebody has worked out. Oldest working university. क्या यार? तुम तो हमसे भी स्लो हो.
There's someone in the front row here.
हाँ, बोलने दीजिए ना, उनको माइक दीजिए.
Hello.
Yes, please, go ahead.
Oxford.
I can hear.
Oxford. सर पीछे.
अरे यार मेरा क्वेश्चन समझ रहा है कि नहीं यार? आज के दिन में ओल्डेस्ट वर्किंग यूनिवर्सिटी का नाम बताइए.
ऑक्सफोर्ड.
अरे बोल दिया ना कि नहीं है वो?
कब बोला सर? आप तो
सवाल रिपीट कर रहे थे अभी।
आप वंडरफुल, ही इज ए ग्रेट बॉय, राइट? ये सही काम करेगा। यस, ओल्डेस्ट वर्किंग यूनिवर्सिटी
नालंदा।
अरे यार बीच में हायतस था ना, अरे गैप था। अरे बच्चा जो कंटिन्यूअसली वर्क कर रहा है वो मैं पूछ रहा हूं। आई नेवर रियलाइज आई एम सच ए होपलेस
बोलोनिया
हाँ?
सर, यूनिवर्सिटी ऑफ बोलोनिया।
ये कहाँ पर है?
यहीं पर जिसने बोला था अभी।
कहाँ पर?
राइट राइट मोड़ो।
हाँ कहाँ पर? देश का नाम बताओ।
सर बोलोनिया तो जगह का ही नाम है।
अच्छा नहीं नहीं, देश का नाम बताओ।
देश का नाम ध्यान नहीं ना सर अभी।
बहुत स्मार्ट है ये।
इटली में है, ये बता रहा बच्चा।
नहीं, इटली से भी आगे है। ठीक है। सो आई एम आस्किंग माई सेल्फ ए क्वेश्चन सर, कि कंपटीशन और एक्सेलेंस लगता नहीं है कि एक चीज है। कंपटीशन इज फॉर इंडिविजुअल एक्सेलेंस, राइट? एंड एक्सेलेंस इज फॉर एवरीबडी. So do you see a first order transformation? Can you give me an example of the first order transformation based on your physics chemistry learning?
I don't think I would be able to give a proper
Arey, you
answer.
have the answer, yeah. That's why I'm saying.
What can coach repeat the question?
First order transformation. Yes, please.
I don't know.
आप जानते हैं, मैं कह रहा हूं ना कि आप जानते हैं. This is what worries me. The coaching institute, they want to finish my students. So that's what we require, first order transformation. आप जानते हैं ना, ice to water. Ice to water. अरे इसमें क्या ऐसे करना है? Ice to water. So competition and excellence, they are also of the first order transformation. Right? Now I am asking myself a question. मान लीजिए कि वो लड़का जो स्मार्ट लड़का सबसे पीछे में है, उसी का बात मान लेते हैं. क्विज क्वेश्चन तो है नहीं. ऑक्सफोर्ड 1000 years तक सरवाइव किया, राइट? 9,000 years ऑक्सफोर्ड. अरे बोल उठ के स्मार्ट लड़का. नहीं, ठीक है, ठीक है, ठीक है. आई थिंक ही इज वेरी अपसेट फॉर सम रीजन. इतना ज्यादा कोचिंग वालों ने पढ़ा दिया कि मैं तो बर्बाद हो जाऊंगा. अच्छा है कि हमको पढ़ाने की जरूरत नहीं है, राइट? सो आई एम आस्किंग माई सेल्फ ए क्वेश्चन. इन 1000 years was there a social transformation?
Yes, sir.
And yet the university has worked? Yet the university has worked?
I don't think so.
बहुत मजेदार कर दिया है कोचिंग वालों ने. वाह, ठीक है. मैं ये सवाल करता रहूंगा आपसे, राइट? कि क्या मतलब है 1000 साल कोई यूनिवर्सिटी कैंपस अगर सरवाइव करता है तो? ये अच्छा क्वेश्चन है ना? वहीं जाना चाहेंगे आप? नहीं, ऑक्सफोर्ड तो जबरदस्त जगह है, कैम्ब्रिज भी बहुत जबरदस्त जगह है, इसमें तो कोई शक ही नहीं है कि नहीं? कैम्ब्रिज के कुछ वैज्ञानिक का नाम बता दो. ये क्वांटम मैकेनिक्स वाला. क्या यार, तुम लोग इतना पढ़ के आए हो, हम अगले जन्म तक जेई पास नहीं कर पाएंगे. तुम ऐसा मजाक करते हो हमसे. इतना सीरियस क्यों है? Anybody who can tell me 2 scientists from Cambridge, quantum mechanics से related? अरे यहां भी फेल कर गया. कोई बोलने वाले हैं? ओके, नो सॉरी. अच्छा अच्छा, आप लोग को तो हमने मना नहीं किया है कि आप मोबाइल नहीं देख सकते हैं. जेमिनी से पूछ लो, चैट जीपीटी से पूछ लो. अच्छा होगा तो मान लेंगे, नहीं तो डांट देंगे. These are the 2 options. Right. Now I come back to my place. ये कौन सी जगह है? अरे इसमें क्या है? बोलो यार. सिटी का नाम?
Banaras.
Banaras. Banaras is known as Kashi also. Ah, wonderful. Three intellectuals par excellence. Can you name from Banaras? Three people of excellence, not competition. वो कोचिंग पास नहीं कर पाएगा, अगले जन्म तक नहीं करेगा.
I don't remember.
Don't remember.
Three excellent people. Our director and you.
ठीक है, ले तुमको एक तो बनारसी शब्द दे देते हैं, लेकिन देर आर मेनी पीपल हु डोंट अंडरस्टैंड हिंदी एट ऑल. फिर भी सीखना तो पड़ेगा ही. चाप दिया गुरु इसने. राइट? ओके. कैन यू नेम थ्री पीपल, डिस्टिंग्विश्ड पीपल ऑफ बनारस?
I don't know.
You know it. Have you heard of Tulsidas? Have you heard of, how many of you have heard of Tulsidas? Where was he born? Banaras. Wonderful. Right? And he is a poet of Sagun Brahma. थोड़ा सा बोलने दो, ये सब बात भी तो पढ़ के आए ना, तो थोड़ा तो बोलेंगे ना, कितना मजाक करते रहे. शगुन ब्रह्म. What is Sagun Brahma? जैट चिपीडी से पूछ न रहे. वो एडो वगैरह हमको कुछ नहीं बोल सकता है, तुम्हारा डायरेक्टर भी नहीं कुछ बोल सकता. उन्होंने एडवाइजर अपॉइंट किया है ना, सबको बोर करेंगे. शगुन ब्रह्मा. The poet is believing in attributes and the forms. Okay? This is one form. And we have the best, Tulsidas. Right? He could have written any day in Sanskrit also, I am told. But he wrote in Avdi. That's a different thing. Many people, expert in Hindi literature, comparative literature, will be able to tell you. Now we come to another, Nirgun. Poet who believes in no forms. Can you name that?
No, sir.
Yes, somebody has told me the right answer. क्या बोला? माइक दीजिए उनको भैया, दौड़ के जाओ. सेकेंड ईयर वाले
हेलो,
का है क्या?
कबीर दास.
और एक अगर जो सिक्सर मार दे यहां से, राइट, दैट बॉल विल गो टू, कायदे का सिक्सर मार दे. सूरदास बनारस का नहीं है रे बाबू.
आदि शंकराचार्य.
अरे यार, तो बाहर से आकर के डिबेट किया यहाँ पे. हाँ, कितना दूर है? ऐसे बॉल मारेंगे तो मान लीजिए कि 300 मीटर तक का छक्का लगता है कि नहीं?
सर गैस है रविदास.
Yes. Who said that? So 3 people we have named. You are lucky to be in Banaras in that respect. Let's go back. Let us go back little bit. Right? थोड़ा रिलैक्स कर पा रहे हैं कि नहीं? बहुत परेशानी में थे तुम. उतना ग्रेट पॉइंट और जिंदगी भर ग्रेट पॉइंट ही सीखते रहोगे. हमारा भी बात तरह सुन ले. You tell me 2500 years old, do you name somebody who does not believe in Vedic tradition? Sorry? No, Banaras. कोई बिहार का है? अरे मेरे प्रदेश का कोई नहीं है क्या? एक्सेलेंट. हाँ, गया का कोई है? गया का?
हेलो सर, महात्मा बुद्ध.
महात्मा बुद्ध. Right? 18 kilometers from this place, known as Sarnath. He doesn't believe in Ved. Now, you have Sarvana tradition. We do have Brahmanic tradition also. There are many people who are well versed in Ved. So there are two contradictory things that I have told you: Sagun, Nirgun, Brahmana, Sarvana, right? Vedic, non-Vedic tradition. And the debate is fierce and of the same level of excellence. There was no competition. There was excellence and excellence and excellence. So, any institution of higher learning, right, will survive provided the top word is excellence and the bottom word is also excellence, so that we all can grow together. We are supposed to be growing together. नहीं तो तुम्हारे इंस्टीट्यूट को जानेगा कौन रे भैया, राइट? कहोगे मंडल सर बहुत ग्रेट प्रोफेसर हैं, अब मेरा संस्था बहुत खराब है, तो कौन हमको जानेगा? आप बता दीजिए ना। ऑक्सफोर्ड का कोई भी प्रोफेसर आ जाएगा तो आप कहेंगे अच्छा ही इज प्रोफेसर ऑफ ऑक्सफोर्ड। इज दैट करेक्ट और नहीं? नहीं, पूरा वीडियो बनाओ, मैं बहुत अच्छा बोलता हूँ, बनाओ ना रे। हाँ, लेकिन चैट जीपीटी से पूछ करके जवाब देना पड़ेगा, जवाब देना ही पड़ेगा। हाँ, हमको मालूम है ना कि चैट जीपीटी का डाटा पॉइंट कौन कौन देता है, राइट? कैन यू टेल मी वन क्वेश्चन पर्टेनिंग टू theoretical AI? Theoretical AI.
One question. Learn more.
Theoretical AI का क्वेश्चन पूछ रहे बाबू।
समझ नहीं आया क्या?
Theoretical AI का सेंट्रल क्वेश्चन क्या है? Yes, and if it can, let us agree. Then what is the consequence of it? Please. मेरा माइक ले लेगा तो बोलने नहीं देगा ये।
So, in case, first let me introduce myself. My name is Akshay.
No, you don't have to. You are my student, that's enough.
Okay, sir. So, the consequence if AI gains intelligence in actual sense, like it is in emotion, it is in humans, then it can have a consequence that human lives may not matter that much. The way they matter right now is that we consider each human life as something unique, but if we are able to stimulate intelligence in machines, well, then that intelligence will not make us special. We can create intelligence, we can create a soul, then the entire ideology which makes a human life valuable, which is the center of our whole society, will collapse. It is my thinking.
You're trying to demolish concept of AI?
No, I am not saying that.
You have said it mostly. नहीं, ठीक है, थैंक यू, बट एक्सेलेंट। आप दीजिए इनको, आप एक किताब का नाम तो बता देना, नहीं तो पढ़ोगे। मैं एआई का आदमी नहीं हूं यार, किताब का नाम बता देते हैं, इनको दे दीजिए। हाँ, राइट। सो आई वट एवर डिबेट आई एम ट्राइंग टू रेज is from Roger Penrose, Emperor's New Mind. Okay? He's a great theoretical AI gentleman, wrote something in 73, 74, when none of us were thinking about AI. Okay? Connect it to Oxford. He is also a professor from Oxford of mathematics. Right? Mathematical physics, he got a Nobel Prize, but he's not famous because of the Nobel Prize. Let me be very frank with you. He is famous because of the question that I have raised. Right? So, read Roger Penrose for asking some theoretical question of artificial intelligence. ठीक है ना? मैं कोचिंग तो आपका कर नहीं सकता, मैं खुद ही नहीं पढ़ पाता हूँ रोजर पेनरोज को, तो आपको क्या पढ़ाऊंगा मैं? लेकिन I have firm conviction that my students someday will read the best book of the world and come to my room and tell Professor Mandal, this is what I have understood. And this is the beauty of the places of higher learning, that we both are at the same level of ignorance. क्या बोला? We both are at the same level of ignorance. I know, I do not know. Right? This is the crux of excellence. नहीं तो सारे प्रॉब्लम अगर आप जानते ही तो एक्साइटमेंट कहां से आएगा रे भैया? यू गॉट द पॉइंट? एक्सेलेंस में ऐसे ही सवाल करने हैं. क्या कोई प्रश्न है जो न प्रोफेसर समझता है? हमको तो आराम से आप डांट दीजिएगा, कोई बात नहीं है, ठीक है? हम बहुत सीनियर आदमी हैं, अगर हम ही को डांट देंगे तो बाकी बात सब कहेगा अरे मंडल सर को डांटा है, तो ठीक है ना? तो एक्सेलेंस इज ऑल अबाउट making excursion from the known to unknown domain. ठीक है? मान लीजिए कि आप मेरे साथ में एक रिसर्च प्रॉब्लम कर रहे हैं, राइट? अगर वो नोवेल है तो ना आप प्रश्न का जवाब जानते हैं ना मैं प्रश्न का जवाब जानता हूं. दैट मीन्स वी आर एट द सेम लेवल ऑफ इग्नोरेंस. जितना आपका नॉलेज है मेरा नॉलेज भी उतना ही है उस प्रॉब्लम के रिलेशन. जब ऐसा हो, then this is the sure shot that you are moving in the right direction in the places of higher learning. अब आप सोचते होंगे कि ये आदमी जो कि इतना नटखट है कि हम जेई पास करके आया इंजीनियरिंग पढ़ने के लिए, ये एक हफ्ता तक ही पढ़ने ही नहीं देगा हमको. बिल्कुल नहीं पढ़ने दूंगा. मेरा बस चले तो 3 हफ्ते तक नहीं पढ़ने दूंगा. बहुत पढ़ के आए हैं आप, बाप रे बाप, एकदम मैं तो परेशान हो जाता हूं आपके संघर्ष को सुन करके. राइट? सब लोग आप लोग 50-50 घंटे एक दिन में पढ़ते हैं. अरे यार कोचिंग में ऐसे ही करते हैं आपको. दे वांट यू टू वर्क ट्वाइस. हम तो कह रहे हैं आप केवल प्रश्न पूछना शुरू करिए. एक ऐसा नोबल प्रश्न पूछिए कि मेरा संस्थान दुनिया में जाना जाए. यही अपेक्षा है आपसे पहला दिन, और इस अपेक्षा को लेकर के जब आप जिएंगे, आई एम कन्विंस्ड दैट दिस इंस्टीट्यूट विल हैव ए बेटर फ्यूचर. राइट? एवरीथिंग विल फॉलो प्रोवाइडेड वी हैव inner strength intellectually to survive against Professor of Oxford. Right? This is the most important point, my dear friend, that you should realize. You should be asking the best question available in a field. Right? Okay. So, what AI can answer is calculus of justification. राइट? एल्गोरिदम होना चाहिए ना, कुछ लर्निंग एल्गोरिदम है. राइट? लेकिन आर्टिस्ट का क्रिएशन का क्या होगा? मैं तुलसीदास कहां से बना डालूंगा? कल फिर कोई कालिदास बन करके आ जाएगा, फिर शेक्सपियर बन के कोई आ जाएगा. तो इसको कहते हैं दे फॉलो पैटर्न ऑफ रिकॉग्निशन. राइट? सो दे आर टू ओनली कैलकुलस ऑफ जस्टिफिकेशन कैन बी सॉल्व्ड बाय एआई, not the pattern of recognition. And therefore I come back to mathematician again, Hardy. जैसा देखो तो हार्डी का नाम है क्या आपके मोबाइल में? HARDI. देखो ना, ये बुढ़ा भी चाहे कैम्ब्रिज का होगा या ऑक्सफोर्ड का होगा, मैं तुमको बता दे रहा हूं. His famous book is A Mathematician Apology. Am I correct, Lavanya? एक मिनट और बस. आई नो द प्रॉब्लम. यस. मिला? मैथमेटिशियन अपोलॉजी नहीं मिला? अरे क्या वंडरफुल. एकदम सही. एक्सेलेंट. हाँ, एकदम सही. सब बात तुम तो सही बोल दिया. तुम देखो. राइट? लेकिन इससे एक्सेलेंस नहीं आता है. ये क्विज क्वेश्चन तुमने जीता, Is that clear why I am constructing such example? Only to convince you people what should be done in places of higher learning. ये जानना बहुत ही जरूरी है, यही मैं सोचा। मैं आपको 2 कम्युनिकेशन किया था। एक सबसे पहले यूनिवर्सिटी 1000 साल तक क्यों सरवाइव करता है? We have raised this question, right? Right? And the second, बनारस की स्पेशलिटी क्या है? ये दोनों मैंने समझाने की कोशिश की, not to the best of my ability, but definitely to the best of my sincerity. This much I can. Then I have asked you the question related to theoretical AI. I have told you what AI can solve, what AI can never solve. ये मैं इतना बड़ा आदमी नहीं हूँ कि ऐसे बोल दूँ। ये सब मैं रोजर पेनरोज की किताब से ही बोल रहा हूँ आपको। आई एम नॉट ए रिसर्चर इन दैट एरिया। ये कहना जरूरी है किसी प्रोफेसर को कि बाबू मैं इसमें रिसर्च नहीं करता हूँ, मैं पढ़ा ले सकता हूँ। पढ़ाने का मतलब ये थोड़ी है कि मैं रिसर्च कर रहा हूँ। मैं कोचिंग इंस्टीट्यूट का प्रोफेसर थोड़ी हूँ, मैं मैनेजमेंट का, कि मैं कहूँगा मैं सब जानता हूँ। नहीं जानते हैं भैया, यही हमारा एसेट है, राइट? तो अगर आप लोगों को अच्छा लगा तो ठीक है, नहीं तो बोर तो कर ही दिया। अब लावण्या का इशारा है कि मैं थैंक यू वन एंड ऑल।
Does anyone want to ask anything to Professor Mandal ji? Okay. So thank you very much, sir. It's always a pleasure to hear from our Professor Mandal, sir. He always makes us think not just in a unilateral direction, we kind of blow out in all directions. So that's an example for you guys, how you're going to think ahead in the future classes, in your classrooms. Okay. And with these informative addresses, I think you guys have gained valuable insights into the academic journey that you're going to take up on now, and career opportunities and vibrant IIT ecosystem that awaits you guys, right? This is not the end for the day. I mean, we have many more other divisions who will explain about their work and what other opportunities that are awaiting you. That would be tomorrow. So for today's session, we'll end up over here. Okay, and tomorrow we'll continue with the dean students and other important divisions who will come and talk to you about many other activities that are happening over here. And in the next couple of days, you will also be introduced to various clubs and club activities and other things from the Dean Students Affairs. So let's hope you guys enjoy the next couple of days here, understanding what IIT BHU is actually. Okay. So with these few words, let me stop here. Wishing each one of our students here a memorable, enriching and successful journey ahead from IIT BHU. Okay. So thank you guys. Thank you for all your time and patience. Okay, so I request all the students to sit and wait till your coordinators and volunteers will guide you how to take you out. So please be seated. They'll suggest you to go in 2 lines. So wait for their instructions. Yeah.
I would just like to thank Dr. Lavanya, who is in Department of Mathematical Sciences, for the excellent comparing. Please, thank you.
We are not concluding today, so there is no vote of thanks or Rashtragan, nothing. So we'll be continuing. This is a week-long event. So we'll be meeting again tomorrow. So we'll continue in the next session tomorrow afternoon. Okay, and I have one request. All the students, please be here tomorrow at 2:30 after your departmental visits without fail and without delay. Today you got delayed a little bit, and it is kind of tomorrow you also have diagnostic tests at 5 o'clock. So we don't want to delay the exam later on. So we want to stick to the timing. So please be here on time as per the schedule that has been circulated to you. Okay. Thank you and have a nice evening.